Welcome, my lovely dears, to another fantabulous, peaceful, who knows what's going to happen session of the Dark Manor. When last we left off, the party continued their delve into the tin layer of the mine, having previously left it because they were unprepared for the violence involved in fighting icy spider monsters, and figured that problem would solve itself. Of course, a terrifying monster with teeth eye stalks poured through and fought stuff. Apparently, on the way, having uh, quite bescattered the unfortunate previous denizens of the tin layer. A large number of icy spiders, including some kind of monstrous version of a Drider. No doubt created by some kind of arcane alchemy of a yet unknown form or variety. Pumping out spidrels all the time. But it's getting hard for them to make a living. Luckily, you guys came along, and after culling the herd just a little bit, diplomatized the spookery monster, and discovered that mostly it was hungry, and was sensible enough to realize that you guys could probably slaughter it, considering you made such quick work of their chilblins. We pick up
Yes.
again the following morning. You've already gone and animal messengered off some birds to the closest druid circle, perhaps off to the forest knights, with the assumption that they'll be able to help in somehow. And they'll get back to you at some point, probably. With that so decided, what do now?
Speak up at once. Fuck.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
It was just like, fuck, was I
So-
muted or something? Was something broken? No.
No. So it's the next day, or are we still continuing on
This
from
is
where
the
we
next
got?
day in the
Yeah.
morning. Theron, of course, is going to go around and give everyone their tea, because she's the best.
Right. Is anything happening in the morning, or does it seem like everything's quiet for a day?
It appears to be quiet. Let's see here. Make a test for Theron, see if she's heard or seen anything. So things are going well for Theron as well. She popped by the Lucky Lady, made a bunch of tea, and has gone around from door to door, making sure that everyone gets to praise the sun with her.
Suppose I'll just enjoy a quiet morning here. Be a little bit surprised that nothing's come immediately battering down the door.
Yeah, you haven't been like wildly assaulted. No monsters are just like pouring in. No
Moment of calm.
emergency.
The rare moment of calm. Or
Mhm.
the more accurately, the rare moment we don't just decide to immediately go do something else without taking a single day's rest.
It's a calm before
Obviously,
the
it's not
storm.
even. Yeah, obviously, it's not even a moment of calm. It's just a moment of having not found out what's gone wrong yet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the reality of
best
an
way to
adventurer's
put it.
life.
Yeah. Sasha
Yeah.
just take like a drink of tea. It's like,
Hmm.
I wonder when something's gonna go wrong.
Normally
She's
we
gonna
found
tell me
out
by
by
now.
now.
Yeah, checking your fucking like your watches, your sundial, and just like, where the fuck is the violence?
Sasha or Siorsa with her face in a pillow, having that gnawing feeling at the back of her head that usually you don't get to sleep in this long.
Yep. It wasn't even a case of sleeping. Like Theron obviously comes for your morning tea, but then she also
Oh,
leaves
yeah.
again, and nothing goes wrong. You just get to go back to bed if you want to with a cup of tea, read a book, just chill.
Sit there with the cup of tea, unused to this feeling.
Have I given all of your characters PTSD? Is that what we're really discovering here?
Everyone
Or
except
have we
Kierwyn,
given
apparently.
ourselves
I mean-
PTSD?
I mean, let's be honest, guy. Think about how long this has been in this game. It's been like what, a month, maybe 2.
Let me have a look at the let's have a looky loo. Where's my calendar? There it is. You arrived in May and it's June.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's
God.
been like a month, and we fought for our lives basically every single day. I'd be surprised if we didn't have PTSD by this point.
Fair.
We need
Oh
a
yeah,
we
the
need a
the
break.
Kadist Bible translation is completed. Congratulations.
Well, joy. I guess I'll go get that here today.
June 22nd. Yeah, June 22nd was monsters came up from tin layer. And yeah, it's the June 23rd. You guys have,
Oh, yeah, it's my
have had a
birthday.
peaceful-ish morning. It's your character's birthday?
That's my birthday.
No, it's David's birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Fuck. Casa gives you an extra big whippy cream pie this morning.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Actually, tell you what, would you like to roll me a D100?
Sure.
Alright. I don't know what this is.
Is this working now?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
God
Yes.
damn it.
You are given a stick of Voron's eternal chalk.
Warren, where did you get chalk?
A stick of eternal chalk never breaks or wears down with normal use. Any writing or drawing made with this chalk cannot be erased for 1 week by anyone except the original artist or author. Voron's eternal chalk is red. There you go.
Huh.
It is a gift.
Well, thank you. Now I can go deface the entire town.
This is true. You can, I don't know, draw big ol' heckin' red rockets everywhere.
Kiri rubs her hands maliciously.
The reddest of rockets, oh no. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy your eternal chalk. It's just a cute, nice thing. Yeah, you say vandalism. Literally, it says vandals, scholars, and explorers alike appreciate the magical longevity of this short stick of chalk.
Hold on here.
Oh, did you fucking dare?
I need to find out if you're defacing my building.
Oh no, I know exactly where I'm going.
Are you defacing my building?
No. Going up to
I
the
don't
church.
believe you.
Okay.
Stop that.
Everyone sees Kiri trying to stealthily, but not very successfully, go up to the church. Yeah, church.
Sure. Sister Tabitha's like literally sat on the porch. She too appears to be like sipping a cup of tea and reading a book that sat in her lap. You recognize this book as the completed Kadist Bible. It looks like it was delivered here at the monastery. Or more correctly, Theron finished it, so it's just here in the monastery.
Oh,
And she's reading it curiously.
what do you have there?
Ah, the complete Omnitheist tome. More correctly, it's the latter portion, the pages of black.
Oh, anything interesting in the pages that aren't?
Well, she gestures at them. This book completed its missing section just around the time Theron finished the, like, singular Kadist Bible we've got hanging around. I think it's still on her desk. And she will gesture that this is the full tome. So the front half of it appears to be pages of solid, like crisp white paper parchment, with the usual, like, uh, I guess, worship of all of the gods. And then on the back of it is a section where the pages are dark or black even. They're like the fucking dark mode half of the Bible, except this was written properly by a wizard. And yeah, the hidden section, quote unquote, that belonged to the Cadist has been filled out. It's somewhere like halfway through this Bible. In fact, would it be halfway through? No, it's like right near the end. There's a lot of blank pages before and after it, but I assume if you can find the rest of, the Dark Pantheon's worship, they're all in here. Taps the book a few more times.
Probably easier said than done, especially since one of them's a goddess's secrets. But we'll
Yeah,
do what we can.
I wonder if even they have a section in this, or if they do, it may very well be some puzzle or pictogram. I don't know.
Perhaps it's just a single page telling you to fuck off.
It'd be a bit crude. Dark goddesses and gods do still need worship.
Well, that's fair, I suppose. Making you work for it with a puzzle or cipher would make sense for a secrecy deity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you don't mind, I think I'll go take a look at that Cadist book, see what's actually going on in this place.
Sure, you should probably go and fetch your elven companion, though.
Oh, I will. But she
Yes,
doesn't like to be disturbed this early in the morning, so...
Ah, I see. All right, yeah. What is that in your hands there? She will squint at you.
Oh, just a piece of chalk.
Uh-huh. Very well. She cocks a brow.
Here, just give a most disarming smile and tuck the chalk into her pocket.
She gives you a look as to say, like, she's gone to school. She knows what's up.
Carrie does
But
not
also,
acknowledge the look.
you're...
We'll go inside.
Yeah, also you're old enough to be her mom, though, so she can't exactly put you on the bit.
Exactly. Now, pardon me while I commit a childlike act of vandalism.
Yep.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
if you like put that through the Chaos Bible, I will be so mad.
But would Kiri do that?
Kiri
No.
just
I can't
draws
imagine her
all the new stuff in.
I can't imagine
chalk.
her defacing a Bible. That's a bit harsh.
No.
Cadist is exactly like the same as Hagen.
Well,
They're literally
descendants from Hagen.
It's David,
Deva,
pretty
yeah.
much.
Chalk drawings.
No, Kiri was going to come up here and draw big sunbursts all over the place.
No.
Give it a little Hagen touch up.
Of course, of course.
And, only
Yeah,
on exterior walls and, like, an interior courtyard. Places that can be washed off safely if people find this objectionable.
Yeah. What you should really do is try and get your hands on stained glass for each of the gods. Get that all installed.
Ooh. Kiri do be praising that sun, though.
True.
I guess if there's another caravan going out, I can put an order for that.
It's not a terrible idea. Yeah. So you wander in, and yeah, when you find the Cadist Bible just sat on the desk that Thyren has claimed, you obviously recognized her handwriting because she's gone and translated the celestial portion of it. It is a lot neater than your handwriting. She takes a lot longer than you do, though, because she's, not a seneschal.
Yeah, I can imagine Kiri writes like half in just some sort of pant.
Yep.
But yeah, let's take a peek through this thing and see what we can discover with a big old 27. If there's anything odd up in here.
Okay, let me go and make a little lore section and make some additions. Where are my GM notes for this section? Appear to be missing. All right, it's fine. I remember things anyway. Uh, 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 uh. Essentially, it boils down to like the Kadist have a series of leading worships that are represented as the primary steps you go through in a relationship. So there is the meeting, and then there is the lying. Sorry, there's just always gonna be some kind of lying starting out in a relationship. People just they figure it out. Small lies, big lies, doesn't matter. Well, obviously, big lies do matter, but you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Let's see.
Too real.
Yeah.
Come on,
Meetings.
is religion supposed to be a series of white little
Lying.
lies? Why do you have to make this so real?
The togetherness, which is like praise and art. The truths, which is reaffirming the relationship.
Mhm.
Foreplay. The encounter, the conclusion. I need to count these correctly, make sure I haven't missed one. The claiming and the repeating.
Man, Gary skipped right to the naming up in here.
So if you scroll down to the Kadist section, I will just
Or the
quickly
encounter.
fill out more quickly. More thoroughly which of these are.
Fine. Seems- So, like, is it a cycle of worships that they go through to do these things, or
Yeah, imagine it as though like this were the theme to walking in for a day of church. The meeting is coming together for worship. The lying is the words to the congregation. The togetherness is like singing your happy clappy songs.
okay? So it's like all these happen for
Mm,
like one
mhm.
sort of like meeting for the like a church thing
Well, like one, like a
instead of
full
like being
sermon.
like right instead of being like a circular
Each
sermon
separate things.
instead
Yeah.
of being like a circular sermon, not circular, like different day sermon type things. Like one day's meeting would be the togetherness, another to be the truth sort of
No,
thing.
this is like
Yeah,
the day of
just
worship is
one
the
big day
event.
thing.
Although this strictly you could say like over the course of a week spread out in uneven amounts of the 9 events.
Okay,
Because it's 3x3.
okay, that makes sense.
Again.
Also be fun to do eventually.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, while Kiri's looking through this, is there anything she would sort of key on to as being dangerous or it's immoral in the teachings?
With the 27, I'll say like a lot of this from a purely like if you would look the sort of puritanical fashion, like this it reads as pure fucking smut, but obviously there is this artistic underlying like it very clearly follows despite being broken up in these terms and phrases it follows a standard of worship that seems to be about bringing people together through acts admittedly carnal. It's still a spiritual action, and you recognize the spiritualism as a Hagenite.
Okay, well, as long as Dark Pantheon business doesn't involve any human sacrifices or blood rites or anything, this seems harmless enough.
Yeah, the Kadists certainly don't seem to have a sacrifice thing going for it. I suppose the closest fact is that if you know, go through the conclusion of the Kadist, the orgy, then at some point the claiming would involve you espousing the names of previous gods you might once have worshipped, to worship them instead. And then the repeating is a promise to return.
Hmm.
Interesting. Ask you to disavow the other gods. Well, it's a bit shit, but no well.
Yep. It's not uncommon. There are, like, you know that the Wayland book is a very grumpy book.
Well, yes.
I'm trying to think of a good example. In fact, yeah, you know when you look at a D&D book and you look at a race and it says, like, the race, the dwarves, what do they think of humans? What do they think of the elves? Wayland probably has its own grumpy thing for what does he think of all the gods.
Yeah.
They're
Fuck that
all
god.
pansies.
Fuck that god. I catch you worshipping that one, you're getting smited.
Shit.
What's this Tamist stuff,
This
you
one's
fucking
out.
tatted up harlot?
You fucking hippie. Right. Alright, well,
Why don't you go
Didn't even
dance in the
think
grove, you
about it.
fucking hippie?
alright, well, there's nothing untoward here. See, Kiri will reverently replace the book, your little Hagenite bow, and then go back to drawing sunbursts everywhere. Wait for
Sure.
Sasha to eventually turn up.
Yeah, I'll probably turn up as soon as I can in the morning, knowing today's the day.
Yeah. And yeah, when you turn up, Thyrian will have obviously finished all of her rounds and returned to find that her mom has been just drawing great big sunbursts everywhere, and she's looking curiously. Where did you get the ladder?
I'm an adventurer.
Oh, God,
I just have them.
I adventured to get all the way here. I didn't bring a ladder.
Your adventure was walking in a L-shaped line here. We go in caves and ruins.
Yeah, look, I went through almost a war zone, sort of.
Oh? What's warlike around here?
Oh no, it wasn't here, it was in the jungle.
Ah. Well, still, what's going on?
It was the battle for the banana.
Never mind.
Uh,
I'm sorry,
oh,
I
That
come in
sounds
on
very
this.
silly.
it
The
does sound
battle for
very
the
silly, but no, it was a
banana.
group of people fighting over rights to a banana grove. A dragon decided that it belonged to them, but also previously towards that, it did actually kind of belong to, I suppose lizard folk is the best way to describe them. Bunch of thick lizardy boys and girls all very angry about a dragon coming in and deciding that as the largest and scaliest, obviously the bananas all belonged to him.
I see. Oh, the selfish dragon.
Exactly. So yeah, I did skirt around that because I smell a bit of dragons. I smell less like dragons now, but I smelled like dragons a lot on the way down.
Yes, that would be a fast way to get yourself put into a treasure hoard. Or fought. But who could be angry at you?
I know, right? Ah, hi Sasha. I finished the book.
Wonderful. I'm quite curious, Sid. Was it good reading?
Certainly interesting. And when I finished the last pages of the translation for it, it's got a little section in that magical omnitheist Bible you guys found before that. And apparently completed its own section, which is quite nice. Don't recognize that handwriting.
How wonderful. I shall have to ask. I can't remember the name of the priest, but I know
It's
Sasha
right there in
would.
front of you.
I have stuff open. Where's she
It's
at
Sister
here?
Tabitha, and she's just
I
there
shall
in the
have to.
monastery
Yeah.
section on the screen.
I shall have to ask Tabitha to lead us in ritual someday then for this.
I'm not
Hmm.
sure you want random clerics to be leading you in their rituals.
She's not a random cleric. She is an omnitheist. I imagine she'd be involved in it regardless.
Huh.
There's a section she'd have to skip, though, because it breaks the tenets of Omnithae, which is the... Oh, she snaps her fingers. The claiming, which basically is like espousing and denouncing like the gods that once might have offered you something but don't anymore.
Ah, I
Obviously,
see then.
Tabby can't do that.
That would be a conflict of interest, yes. I suppose I shall have to ask her if I can examine it and see for myself to lead these sort of rituals then.
Yeah, she could probably lead you through the meeting, the lying, and the togetherness. But the rest, I think you'd have to figure out yourself. What an exciting religious journey for you.
Yes, quite. I knew the spirits guided me here for some reason. Perhaps this is it.
Mm-hmm. Say, I'm going down to the Lucky Lady to get sandwiches. Anyone want to come?
Sure.
I suppose so.
Tabitha will nod and shut the book. Carrie, are you still holding the Cadus Bible, or has it been returned to Firehand's desk?
Yeah, I set it back down for when Sasha came around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
translated one there, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
pick it up.
the translated original one. Tabitha probably is intending to hang on to the magical omnitheism one because it's really pretty and she likes
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I wouldn't take her
She
omnitheist book.
really,
I feel like
she
that
really likes it.
belongs to her, yeah.
I mean, that one doesn't belong to her. You found that book.
Oh wait, I thought she had an omnitheist tome that she brought with her.
She has one of her own, yeah, but it doesn't have a section on the Dark Pantheon in it.
Oh. Then
You
yeah.
guys found a secondary tome, and the sections for it are all like the normal half, and there was a latter darkened page half.
Well then yeah, I completely yeah. I'd rather she hold on to it for now, I suppose. And after all, she is an omnitheist and probably the one that could most make sense to the Dark Pantheon and whether or not it's dangerous to worship them.
Oh, I mean, they are obviously all dangerous in their own way, but hey, people go to wars over the gods of light, so she
Yes,
shrugs. I am here to accept all gods.
exactly.
Yes, nothing to worry
Better
about in terms of actual danger from these teachings, at least.
Yeah, better it be in your hands than in some other random priest that would just burn it all to the ground in the name of whichever god they might.
I mean, it's possible any other god apart from, I suppose, Asmund would consider the Bible of a Dark Pantheon to be pretty dangerous heresy, but yeah.
Yes. Well, that is all well and good. I will have to ask to look at it sometime to examine the rituals myself, but that's another time.
Oh, of course, welcome to if any you show an interest in Omnitheity yourself. I'm always happy to try and share the learning. Unfortunately, it's quite an in-depth course to follow everybody. Does Kiri have
That's
access to a Mori Bible? No. You would probably have a pamphlet that is called The Poetry of the Psychopomp, though, which is at the very least still like a couple of songs of worship that were written either for or by her. You don't know.
Fair enough.
less the whole omnitheist thing, but more in that one Dark Pantheon god trio.
I don't know what the banana radiation poisoning is.
Oh, have you heard? You never heard
No,
about this one?
I've never heard
Okay,
of this.
so if you eat like 40,000 bananas, you'll die of radiation poisoning.
Potassium poisoning.
No, radiation poisoning.
What? I figured it would be some kind of potassium-based illness. Yeah. Wait, how radiation poisoning?
Because like each like
Bananas
banana
are
is like
very
slightly
slightly
radioactive. So if you eat like 40,000 of them, like in one sitting, you'll die of radiation poisoning.
You'll
I mean,
probably die of
obviously you're
other
gonna
things
die.
first,
You'll
but
die of other things
Yeah, I was going to say,
first,
you'll
but-
die of way different things before you get to that point. But I guess technically, if you survived it, you'd be finished off by radiation because life isn't shitty enough.
Yeah, but like that's my point. It's like, I wonder if that work on a dragon because a dragon probably could eat 40,000 of them and like be fine.
It
You're
doesn't sound
probably
that
immune
appealing
to
to me.
radiation.
No, I think actually, if once a dragon gets into eating, like, a few just a couple thousand bananas, they probably have such mechanical shits that there's no coming back from that.
But yeah,
Just
now
because-
but now you know, you eat like 40,000 bananas, you die of radiation poisoning.
Look, just
Wild.
because humans die of radiation poisoning doesn't mean dragons will too. They cheat.
That is
I'm
true.
saying it could.
It is because of the potassium, because like a small fraction of all potassium is radioactive.
Uh,
And it says, like, according to Wikipedia, the radiation exposure from a single banana is approximately 1% of the average daily exposure. So if you eat 100 bananas, that's an extra day of radiation exposure.
Wild.
But also, I'd agree, a dragon probably has a higher, like, tolerance for that kind of thing than a person, too. It'd probably take more than 40,000 bananas.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. Now, I mean, like, obviously, if you do that, then you have the dragons of various energy types. The one that developed
Yeah.
radiation breath. You don't want to call it the banana dragon.
We get Godzilla Dragon?
Banana
Let's get Godzilla
Dragon!
Dragon!
Don't tell me what to do. I'll like look at the ye old banana shaped dragon and say, oh, he must be radioactive.
Let's get
Jesus.
Godzilla Dragon. Let's go.
No.
Why
No.
you do this to me, the banana dragon?
Why is it
Banana
yellow?
dragon!
Oh, that's all the potassium.
Stop. This is
No,
so
this
wrong.
is great.
It's terrible.
No, it's great. There's Banana Dragon now.
Man of dragon.
And call him Nanners the Mighty.
I think calling a dragon Nanners is absolutely gonna get you smote.
The great and powerful Nans.
Oh, cute.
Banana
Oh, that's
dragon.
pretty good.
That's definitely a fairy dragon I've ever seen.
Sneaky.
That's a bunch of like little Banana Dragon wormlings. They just hang up in the tree all day and then they have to, for like sleeping or whatever, and then they do that to go hunt.
Do they sleep in a bunch? That just that's
Yeah,
great.
of course they do. They sleep in a bunch. That's what you call a group of Banana Dragons as well. A bunch of dragons.
Oh my god.
Alright. So, anyway, Fire Animal is gonna head down to the Lucky Lady, pick up delicious bananas. No, delicious sandwiches.
Stop.
Delicious
Stop.
banana sandwiches.
And hey, guess what? The Lucky Lady has an appearance now.
Oh.
Oh,
Yo!
damn. So, I mean, we're gonna fight here
Yeah.
someday.
Probably.
So
Excellent.
pretty.
Yep. And yeah, obviously there are just people around here. Sasha, you recognize the less pregnant members of the harem are around just like making breakfast and like sort of early lunch sandwiches.
Oh, nice.
Yep. I'll give him a small wave in greeting.
They will blow you kisses. You like that table? It's a nice table.
Pretty good table.
I like these rugs.
Look at it. It has a rug under it. It's
true.
elevated.
It's true, it's true. Mayhew will squeal. Should try and bite some ears. No, bad.
No, you're so cute.
Her surprised squeal, like over here in the corner, in literally like the darkest spot in the entire tavern. You can see that Guinevere is like wrapped up in a series of like looks like silken veil of blankets, and just like a little red eye shines and glows up at you as she's like peeling an eye open to look. She furrow her brow and squint and close her eyes again.
Oh, Lady Guinevere. Long time no see. It's all well?
Oh, the eyes open again, and yeah, they're still like mostly all you can see there in the dark. I was having a lovely nap. Greetings again, Kierwyn.
Sorry to disturb you.
It is fine. I find it very soothing to sleep around so many heartbeats. But it does come with the risk of noise pollution.
Well, we'll try and keep it down then.
Appreciate it. At which point Mayhew will prop herself up on the side of the counter. I also need to grab Firearm. Hey, actually, I had something I wanted to run by you guys.
Here, cutie, what's
What's
up?
up?
Well, sometimes on the nights when Lady Gwen goes out for Lady Gwen stuff, it feels an awful lot like I'm being watched.
Uh-oh.
A dark sort of watching, a stalker sort of watching, or
I don't know how to best put it. It's just deeply it's just a very unsettling feeling. It just lifts the hackles on my fluffy neck.
Working on
Nothing's
that.
happened yet, but I was wondering if you guys could take a look around.
sure. Where does it happen, or is it just a sort of time frame of it happening? Doesn't really matter of location.
Uh, any time at night when Gwen isn't here?
Right, as I mean, understood that is happening during that time period. Is more asking if it's a generalized local thing, or
Here in the tavern. Not even before closing. Sometimes you see a couple of the miners and such who are hanging around. They get uncomfortable and they leave a little bit early. You can just sort of see it.
Hmm.
Although obviously none of them are wildlings like me, so they don't. Maybe they're not attuned to it like I am, but it's definitely something weird and fucky and magic. And
Hmm.
she makes a evil eye symbol in the direction the Dark Manor would be.
alright. I'm curious about it. We should see what we can
Yeah.
find out about it, I suppose.
And I appreciate it.
Definitely worth looking into.
Yeah, I can hardly ask Lady Gwen to hang around all night. Not like I can feed her, I'm all small and stuff. I may be heck and tough, but I've only got so much blood, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
quite.
Plus, apparently, it's weird because I'm a kid. It's just blood. I don't get it.
I'm unsure myself. I don't know the specifics behind the vampire feeding and what is acceptable and not.
She's
It's.
gonna look side to side conspiratorially. I think it's because certain parts of me have regrown.
Ah.
Hmm.
Mm, mm, yeah, mm. I
Yeah,
suppose.
she
Well then.
gestures at her own stature. I guess having an adult brain stuck in child body, this is one of those cases where it definitely gets real weird. I'm
Yes, I
super not looking forward to hormones, you guys.
yes, I tend I'll admit I tend not to try and think about it.
Probably better that way.
She sighs and will hop down from her chair. Alright, so anyway, what'll it be?
Let's see here. So it's like what, around lunchtime right now?
Early lunchtime, probably only 11 p.m. It's just that obviously since Theron gets up at 4 in the morning, it's a
Yeah.
very reasonable time for her to go and get sandwiches.
Mm, a lightish meal if you could. It's only in the morning right now. Still.
Right, you are. For you guys?
Just a sandwich.
Okie doke. And you? Looks to Saoirse.
Mm, sandwich sounds good for me too.
Okie doke. Do you do hammy fruity things or meaty cheesy stuff or
Oh, meaty cheesy sounds good.
Okay, okay. Do you like we have pickled onion chutney stuff. It's very nice with ham and cheese.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever had that, but it sounds delicious.
Oh, you're in for a treat. And also one of the ladies back there, Melty, knows how to make pork pies.
Yes,
Which are
please.
sure thing. They are also
Just
great with
right as
with
soon
with
as
with,
they-
with cheese and pickle chutney.
Oh,
Just
And
all
now,
of them.
yeah, now I've said that out loud. I'm like, fuck, I could
that
demolish a pork
sounds
pie with
really good right
a
now.
pork pie with some sharp cheddar and a bit of Branston pickle.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh god.
Mm.
I need to get a pot pickle. I haven't had that in ages. And yeah, Mihi will pass along some orders, and then she will also come out with just a banana which she's eating. Yeah. Do you have any idea what this thing might be?
Mm, can I roll a nature roll? I guess. I mean, nature probably would tell me whether it's natural or not. Evidently it's supernatural, but
Yeah, sure. You have no fucking idea, Carrie? Sasha,
Also,
there are plenty of animals that exhibit that kind of behavior, but they don't tend to do that whole, like, sixth sense, ethereal feelings of threat. Usually, whenever a hunter creature is out there by nature, it's doing its best not to be, like, unsettling. Most people don't know they're being watched by the spider, for instance, until they see the webs.
yeah. At the very least, whether it's confident or not, I can tell you it's not a natural thing.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I figured that part. I'm not sure to what extent. Uh, Saoirse, that sounds like someone could be doing some kind of magic to hide themselves, but
hmm,
whatever kind of magic creature it is that hiding themselves is just naturally
yeah,
unsettling. And so even magic
yeah.
can't stifle that.
Hmm. That's a gross thought if it's something hiding itself, but that's predatory instinct still shines through.
Yeah. In fact, it's not even a predatory instinct. It would be a praetorian instinct. uh,
Okay.
Both you and Casa can think of a couple of examples of creatures that, by their very nature, are just deeply unsettling to be around.
Hmm.
Uh, we in Meat Space would think of them as Frankensteins.
Ah,
Like, and I'm passing a little bit out of World of Darkness's lore for the Frankensteins, essentially, as being the Praetorian and the flame of creation as they start to dwindle out. Uh, what is it? The Promethean? I think it's the Promethean. The flames of Prometheus are deeply unsettling to people.
hmm.
That one is just an example of a creature that, even if invisible,
Yeah, that could be.
yeah, some Promethean beast wouldn't be able to hide the fact that it just makes a place shittier by being in it.
Yeah. Do we know, like, do it does Mayhew know, like, has this feeling, is it solely confined to those after hours times when Guinevere's gone, or
Yeah,
has it start?
Gwen never leaves in the day, so I don't know if that's it. Gwen will open her eye again from her dark corner as she recognizes she's being spoken about. Yeah, I've never noticed whatever it is that young Mayhew has found pulling on her sensibilities. I've hung around for a night before, and no one has become unsettled. Although I obviously have then become hungry.
It could
It's not
be.
surprising.
It's It's a little bit of confirmation bias, but that could imply that, or that probably implies that whatever it is either couldn't hide itself from you or uh, is afraid, perhaps,
Well,
of
could
being
be either.
discovered.
If it has a heartbeat, even if it's hiding all of that about itself, I'd catch on eventually.
Hmm.
Which means that it probably doesn't have a heartbeat.
Well,
Well,
no, it
no,
might
it
mean
could
that it
mean that
does
it
have a
does,
heartbeat,
but
and it knows it can't
knows
hide
that
from me.
she. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I don't have any extra sensory perceptions beyond just being very perceptive, but I can feel and hear heartbeats if I'm in a place long enough and concentrating. So if whatever this person or creature might be, if it has a heartbeat, I would be able to tell eventually. Or perhaps it's just my awe-inspiring power and beauty that keeps it from showing itself. Who'd
If we
want to
could be
tangle
so
with a Von
lucky.
Dark?
But that is the another option, or another possible outcome.
She nods sagely. And I'm once again reminded as I look at her that Gwen is hilariously powerful. She's fucking 930 hit points.
It's a bit
Jesus.
Yeah, I
chonky.
was gonna say it. It could. It's definitely an option that the thing knows how powerful she is and doesn't want to even risk the slightest chance of getting caught while she's around.
Weirdly enough,
Still may be.
her actual attack power, like as far as damage is concerned, let me just hit it, is not monumentally high.
Yeah, not monumentally high. It's only like a third of my health.
True. But thinking about the fact that she's got nearly 1,000 hit points, what's scary about her is that her AC is 36.
Jeez.
I could. No, I can't actually hit that
You
even
would
on
have to
No.
that
crit.
20.
You would have to. She can only be struck by crits by your entire party in all defenses. 33 fort, 34 ref, 35 will.
Jesus.
Yeah, for
Wait,
now.
what was
For now.
what was
Oh,
the
no.
33?
The 33 is in fortitude. That is her lowest save as a 33.
I can meet that if I had a fortitude attack and crit.
Yep.
I'd have exactly 33.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. But yeah, she also, for all of those stats, doesn't have monumental damage, and she only has 4 powers,
Yeah, she's
Doesn't
a
she have a
controller.
dominate though?
which is a minor action, no less,
Jeez.
with an after effect.
Yeah, and then they're dazed and take 10 ongoing damage.
Oh yeah, they do still
This
take
day.
damage afterwards. Her other ability is, of
Oh,
course,
and they get a -2 to the domination save.
yep. And there's her other one, the blood drain, and then last of all, the choking fog, which is her seeker power.
Oof.
Oh, you gave her a secret power. I feel bad for her now.
It's not quite as, it's better than a seeker power, obviously. No, I'm kidding.
Just gotta throw that
It's,
in there.
I mean, that's not a hard
yeah, no.
thing to jump.
I don't know, area burst 5 within 10, and then it creates a poison cloud that she moves around that poisons people. Which is pretty good.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's
she's
pretty
a
good.
lot better with underlings, especially underlings that benefit from attacking poisoned targets or people taking darts.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, close that again. So yes, it's also entirely possible that she is just so strong that no one really wants to fuck with her.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If I was almost any kind of monster, I would want to run away as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Slap that picture of a banana dragon open.
It just will never be able to forget that. That's forever burned in my mind now.
You're
Banana
welcome.
dragon.
Oh, goodness. All right. So, yeah, eventually, Maria Ilyevich will wander on out with a great big plate. She's got pork pies and pickle and cheese and sandwiches. And let's see here. For Sasha, there is salad, and it appears to be some kind of fruit juice with crushed ice in it.
Good.
And she will also wander by and give the lazily sitting around the unnamed what appears to be a basket of potato fries. What would Tahru and Menëlaos end up ordering around here?
Well, that's an excellent question.
Because if you and Tahru are already in here, then you've presumably already ordered and gotten food at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're big fighting warriors, big damn heroes, so we should probably get something filling.
Lots
It's
of
like
meat and
11
bread.
a.m. All right, fine. Yeah, 11 a.m. T-bone steaks for the both of you.
I'm not kidding. Yeah,
I mean,
if
yeah.
if I could have fucking
breakfast
T-bone steak for breakfast, I fucking would. Trust me.
I know
There's
you
more
would
time to
because I know
digest
you'd go
I
on a
don't-
red meat diet like you do for Morgan.
Exactly. Look, you don't have time. If you cannot just eat before you go into battle. Digestion takes a lot out of your system, believe it or not. That's why they tell you do not go swimming after you eat. It'll fucking kill you. So you want to get your calories in as soon as possible, so that you don't die later.
Steak and eggs and bread. Heck yeah.
Steak and eggs is good.
But yeah.
The
Unnamed
hottest
definitely
of
looks like the kind of
breakfasts.
girl who just likes to eat the basket of fries instead of getting a main meal. They're just like, I'll have a main's worth of the side.
Oh
I mean-
god, that's how I used to be when I was 7.
Yeah.
Understand that mentality. I
Yeah,
respect.
fuck. There's an Italian place that well, obviously in the before times would go to quite regularly, and I would just order a starter from them as a main every time because it's just nicer than their pizza.
Fucking excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently this event, whatever it is, won't happen until sundown, so you guys have time to kill until then.
I suppose I'll go about committing those new religious rituals to memory then.
Sure. Where are you going to do so?
Doesn't seem like any better place than trying to learn those at the temple.
Sure thing. They will give you one of their little meditation cloisters if you would like some peace. And you can try and go through the motions of a cadist or ritual. But if you request it, Tabitha will lead you through the initial stages as far as she has them recognized.
Um, no, I think it's fine to do it on my own if I'm going to learn them all to eventually just lead people in them.
All right then. She will wish you luck. And how about you give me a religion?
Okay. Religion. Where are you at on the sheet? There you are. I'm going to use an action point and re-roll that.
Okay.
God damn it.
Ouch.
Damn.
Okay,
Oof.
so here's the thing. It is the Cadist Bible, and you desperately would like to try and start committing this to memory or going through the motions. But when you open the book, you open it at the halfway point, and it's just hardcore pornography, and you get caught up reading smut.
Oh.
You can't help it. You just
As you
you just
do.
like kick back in the cloister and instead reach into your bag, you pull out the happy box full of toys, and just go to town on yourself for a little while. In your own mind, obviously this is some kind of worship, and maybe technically it is. It's not what you intended to do, but it's certainly how you enjoy your day.
God damn it.
It happens. But hey, at the very least, you got to have a peaceful day of not getting into a fight and reading smart.
Yeah. Yeah, I just won't get another opportunity like this for a while, though.
That isn't
well.
true. Like any day or nighttime, perhaps when you've come back from a day of random violence and adventure, you can sit back and do this. It's inevitable that you'll roll higher than a fucking 5 at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I just need to get a point where I don't roll an action point into fucking critical failure.
That was pretty spicy. But yeah,
Uh,
no, it's really difficult to read ye olde porno without going, damn, them Cadis though, they pretty hot.
yeah. Oh well.
Yep. You just have a nice time. Tabitha at some point will walk past the cloister door and will make sure that the latch is shut when it gets a bit noisy in there, but she will otherwise leave you in peace. Let's see. What about... I feel like I've not given Tahru and Menëlaos the necessary amounts of time, and Bang as well. What are you guys doing with your daytimes, assuming that you intend to come back at night and see what the fuck is going on?
Well, since for once we're not trying to kill people, how about we get to know the locals a little bit instead of just circle jerking?
Sounds
Hey,
fine.
play
I was
some
thinking about
cards.
repairing homes.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, you want to
We're
go
on this
try and
shit
go
all
to the
together.
local- Heck yeah. And yeah, you can just like, yeah, go from door to door and help people build stuff up.
Damn right. Mr. Friendly Neighbors. See, we're being productive because we cannot allow ourselves to have a single day where we just relax and do nothing.
Like can't relax completely. So you go around and do some building. You get to spend some time around a couple of the let's see here, which members of the workforce joined you guys most recently? Uh, right, woodcutters, stonemasons, miners. Oh yeah, there's a couple of engineers. If anything, they'll help teach you guys how to do this house stuff. So they
Which would be
do it for an actual living.
which would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah. Like when you turn up to do some helping, like they'll say, "Oh, there are actually a couple of engineers who have moved in. You should go and see them." Seeing as you guys have mostly been winging it by now, and they have things like measuring tape, which is pretty cool.
Oh, this is magical.
Weird.
I know, right?
Fucking measuring tape. Now we're in business.
Yeah, and they use a glass jar with water in it to tell if something is level.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They actually have rulers and everything.
Yep.
No longer have to eyeball that straight edge. You can just make a line along it.
I mean, I can absolutely wing it, but this is so much more efficient.
Exactly. And yeah, they'll spend the day just introducing you to the concept of like building stuff. They'll take you back to your home and like go over the like measurements of your various door frames and furniture and show you that hey, you don't even have to rebuild half of this. You can just sand down portions that aren't fitting right. Like that door that sticks, you don't have to put in a new fucking door. Behold, good sandpaper.
Sandpaper. Didn't even know sandpaper existed up until this point. Look at this. It's like
Yep.
magic. Not actually magic.
Yeah, no.
But
They'll
like,
scoff at the term magic. These are engineers. They use magic.
Magic, of course.
A bunch of magicians.
Fucking math.
Listen, math is magic. I don't know if you've actually done it, but it's crazy.
So cool.
Magic is easy. I can do magic. I can make your wounds disappear. Like, I can even make your hangovers disappear, but I can't do math.
You have no idea
This
what
is
a fucking
clearly a high
polynomial
rod.
is.
This is clearly a higher and more noble art.
They will nod incredibly proudly at this fact. You're damn right it is. Yeah, they will introduce you to the process of actually doing like basic construction and like at the very least the engineering principles of measuring things correctly, which probably takes you most of the day. It's not like you guys are like trained in, as I say, like you aren't trained in maths, so they do have to explain the basics on a slightly more simple level. You know how addition and subtraction, multiplication and division work because those are basic concepts that a human mind can already handle pretty adeptly. Thank you, evolution. But they can show you how it works.
They teach
Excellent.
you the measure twice, cut once method.
They teach them fucking measure thrice. Let's face
Measure
it.
thrice, yeah.
Adventure is very impatient. All right, Bang, how do you spend a relaxing day before a nighttime of nightmares? Is it with sleeping? Is Bang asleep?
I mean, that would be one great
Oh,
way
no.
to spend the day.
Sleepy Bang?
No.
Most of my Sundays for the past 6 years have just been me sleeping for 12 hours.
Sounds about right. Oh, well, we'll get back to Bang. Maybe they wake. Savin?
Yeah, as said, Jerry is spending the day with family.
Heck yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's see here.
I was going to ask Tis if she wanted to hang out and do some kind of magical thing, but no.
Yeah. You can always say that you do so, at the very least.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Byron, Will, put a finger up. Hold up right there 1 second. There is a thing that I got in the market. We should definitely bring this back to the tavern. That nice
Oh.
lady petal, the one with the horns.
Mm-hmm.
I got a board game.
Whoa.
Please tell me you did not get Monopoly. That game ruins friendships.
No, of course not. That is in the cursed items section. It's probably like one of those like the German style city builder ones, like a Carcassonne or something. That's right, the Eurogame. Yeah, Carcassonne is, obviously it's a medieval like city builder point collection sort of competition, but build the nicest thing game. It's not even medieval technically; it's present era. It's just called chivalry.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can sit down and play a wonderful game of chivalry together. At some point, like Mayhew and a couple of Grimgar's wives will just turn up and play board games too.
Fuck yeah.
There's definitely an
Hell
action
yeah.
card that just reads Avant. Play an Avant and it allows you to move a couple of soldiers around. Yeah, how about a roll? Let's see how good you are at chivalry.
I don't know.
All right. Well, it's just like a D20 or
Yeah.
Raw dog?
With whichever skill you think applies to like planning and tactics.
okay.
What
I
about
guess
making other people
perception.
do what I want with diplomacy?
Yeah, diplomacy is absolutely a valuable way to use it. Also, bluff.
Bluff, you say?
I guess perception to make out these traps laying in wait by these people and try and avoid them.
Yeah, sure. You can use perception, try and play it safe. Let's see here. We'll pull out some of Thyron's fucking level 13 powers.
Oh no.
Don't worry. Coincidentally, being a fucking Sun Cleric doesn't train you for board games. I think she's just going to try diplomacy as well.
She's a god.
That's
She's only
my girl.
slightly, barely better than Kiri's current diplomacy, and Kiri's like
Except Kiri rolled a
four.
7.
Yeah, Kiri's like 4 realistic levels lower than Theron's equivalent.
I did also just roll a fucking 7, so you know.
It's true. Yeah, and she rolled an 11.
Yeah.
As I say, like there's a 4-point difference as well in your modifiers, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I also
Only a
rolled an
2
11.
actually.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's even closer. She is quote unquote level 13 to your 9, and there's only a difference of 2 between your diplomacy and that priest there, that full-time cleric. It's true. I guess she doesn't have feats and things to go on. She just has the NPC equivalent of it is a 20 on your diplomacy and religion checks. It is, in fact, diplomacy, religion, and insight, I think, are all plus 20s, and that's it. That's like out of her fancy things. The rest are like plus 7s to 4s. And let's see here, the wives. I'm gonna have them all roll to assist each other to team up on you guys. There's 3 of them, so
Oh no.
Okay, yeah.
all of them will roll. All right, assist. All successful. And this
Oof.
plus 16 instead. Damn, still beaten out. They tried to
And
team up as well.
It looks like I'm the low man on the totem pole for this.
Yeah, it turns into like quite a challenging match of chivalry. At some point, Mayhew has to like lead in and fucking bring you all drinks just to break up the hurried discussion as you try and figure out who's building the nicest town. Eventually, though, you guys scoop up your cards and count what your various like quote unquote knight holds are worth in this board game of chivalry. And it looks like Thyron just barely scraped the lead over the wife brigade. I got to read the rulebook first, so, it's obvious. But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, damn.
And have Fluffy Tail do a wag.
Yeah, so I'll have to play it again sometime.
Good job.
Absolutely. But eventually, the sun makes itself clear that it is going down. Thyron will give Kiri a smoochel on the forehead and head out, and Gwen to insist that it is time for her to go on the hunt, so to speak. I'd hang around to help, but I think having a great big beaming Sun Cleric here is also not going to encourage any kind of, invisible shadow monsters to turn up.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
that's fair.
You'll just be
You're all
blinded
plenty
by your
strong. I bet
light.
you'll be fine. Exactly. She will be proud. Although you might also want to temporarily switch off yours. It's amazing, don't get me wrong, but,
Oh,
just turn it on when the baddie turns up so you can do an amazing reveal.
I suppose.
You guys get to see that Thyren has Kiri wrapped around her finger.
I mean,
So she
yeah.
does.
She's just such a precious being.
She is my precious little bean. My
Oh
youngest.
god.
Can't say no to
No.
this.
It's true. She's too powerful. Look at this, the face of fear and terror.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was too strong.
Too powerful. I love the art. It's really cute. I was like just looking up blonde foxos and that one turned up. I was like, it's perfect.
It is perfect.
It is the precious bean. There are not enough blonde foxo arts out there. It was either that or it was going to be fucking Shop Fox. But then I'd have to play an entirely different personality.
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Unnamed will look up. Do you want me here or the king? She gestures at Casa.
Let's see. How out of it is Tisrena? Is Tisrena around? Is she still like awake and everything?
I mean, Ben is dead, so
So that means
Bang.
that she's asleep.
That is true. If you would like, I can sub her out with Tess instead.
I'd
Me.
stay for now. Oh,
Oh,
there's Ben.
Bang!
Okay.
Bang, you're alive!
Yay!
you
And she
live.
doze off. I heard a... Did I imagine
Maybe.
a move? Bang has gone quiet
No,
again.
they said something. I
Move?
know they did.
Does
Maybe
Bang just
Oh.
sleep
Ben
move?
was snoring. Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, there
Hello.
he is.
Okay,
Hello?
there you are.
Or you just muted the entire time. That's happened to me a number of times.
No, definitely wasn't checking something. Definitely wasn't checking my eyelids.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right. Well, if this is awake, then yeah,
Mhm.
we shall send the king back to secure the home front. Gotta keep
Alrighty.
Jairus occupied.
Yeah, sure thing. Good luck, Blindy.
Wow.
Unnamed will flip him the bad.
Slap
Wow, I was
Cass's ass on
not
the way out.
expecting that.
Meep. It's fine. She called me a twink first.
You are one though.
And she is blind.
Go home, Twink.
Technically not wrong, I suppose.
That was very, very fair.
That was very, very funny for one.
Oh goodness. Alright.
Good grief.
But yeah. Eventually you guys can return to the pile. And guess what? It's not just this map. It's the nighttime version of this map.
Oh wow.
Whoa!
Oh good, the wives
Whoa.
have gone. Oh good, the wives have gone back to the
Yes,
house. Good.
they've heard that
I
there's
was gonna-
potentially a fight
yeah.
hanging around.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest like if they should be going back there. Yeah. Wouldn't want anything to happen to them.
Yep.
Mihi, are you
Yeah,
sure
so
you
it's-
want to stick around here?
She will smile proudly and she wanders over and reaches underneath um
Pulls out a shotgun.
pulls out a crossbow
I mean, yeah.
Close enough.
and places it down on the counter.
Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Fair enough.
Yeah, I have chosen this is my house now. If there's any hacking spookers around who want to mess with it, they will have to go through me. I just would also like to have an ablative armor of incredibly, attractive and powerful adventurers.
No, they go through me. You just shoot over my shoulder.
That's
Well,
why
thank you
I
for that
say,
compliment.
well, yeah. She gives you guys thumbs ups.
Hell yeah.
That's why you're my armor. They still have to go through you guys first.
Fine.
Yeah, she will leave into the kitchen area and fetch fresh drinks and such. Is there anything that you guys request? It's still a tavern. It functions as such.
Thank God for that.
No, I
Yes.
think I'm quite alright for now.
A hot chocolate or something. Need my senses sharp, but comfy.
I could mix a hot chocolate and a coffee together.
Sure, that works.
She will come back with eventually a mocha, and then she will also sip one herself. Because this tiny body, I will be up all night if I actually drink a proper coffee.
Well, chances are we're going to be up
Bouncing
through
off
the
the
night
walls.
anyways. But
True, it's a lock-in. Hey, if monsters turn up after they're beaten, I'll just, pour from the kegs until I'm empty.
no, I mean, clearly we're not expecting any sort of monster. We're all just hanging around having a good time as friends do. It's a late night
That
party.
is,
out.
that is true. That said, eventually, like, other workers who are in here will start casually filing out. If anything, it's just because, like, as Mayhew brings them, like, a drink for the night, as last call would be called, a little bit early, announces to them, like, you might want to get out of the way, we're about to do some adventurous shit. And they'll, all give various nods and, like, head pats, at which point, of course, some scowling from small, shacked child, but they will eventually file out until it is just the party. Another half an hour will pass before you guys start to get this creeping, unsettling sensation. I don't know that Kiri gets head pats from just like rando dudes because they don't
Oh.
have like precocious child delivering drinks energy.
Oh.
Ah, that is unsettling.
Oh wow, I can feel it too. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like a little
It's
chill at the nape of your neck.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets like this from time to time, and then people start getting up and leaving, and they can't really pick it all up.
Alright, Scout.
Ugh.
I'm
Yeah.
going to detect magic.
What is this, 5e?
Never mind. Ben, detect
Yeah,
magic!
you see, there's magic everywhere.
I detect magic.
Carrie just ends up looking at her own tits. Ooh. There we
We
go.
are very magic.
All right, Tess, Saoirse, both of you detect pretty darned well.
Ooh.
And you do. When you detect magic, you detect it as like dense cold spots in this tavern that weren't present earlier in the light of day. You feel a cold spot in everywhere a shadow happens to be. There's over here in this nook of the staircase, over here by Unnamed, who is like literally wrinkling her nose and staring into this corner as though there's something just barely on the edge of perception, but she's unsure.
Oh dear.
Up here in the darkness, like above the kegs, close to the wall. And here in Gwen's nook is obviously a massive space of darkness, and hence a particularly deep and dense cold spot. Both you and Tiss can sense these things.
Doesn't she have blind sight?
Everywhere
She
there's a
does.
shadow.
Would you like to make an insight?
I'm sure. Come on, Kiri. Roll above a 5 today, please.
I'll roll an insight on her, yeah.
Go for it.
Ugh.
Insight. Ah.
All right.
Goodness
You guys
gracious.
aren't sure. She looks like she's particularly just impassive and staring into this cold spot as though she can sense something. And then I'm gonna make an insight, I guess, for whatever this might be. Their insight's shit garbage. Alright. They have no idea that, yeah, Unnamed can quite literally see whatever is in front of her, and she's trying not to rumble herself. She literally can see that there is a thing here, probably quite clearly, but she has stayed very still and is just pretending that she's like, something's weird about this spot.
How subtle.
Yep. Yeah, she doesn't want to be the only one to go, oh, hey, there's a baddie, and then get ganked by everything in the room.
Yeah.
That's so sensible.
I know, right? That said, I'm gonna make some rolls just to get them up on the board.
Okay, I was about to roll initiative for myself. I mean, probably should anyway, but
But yeah, doesn't hurt to do so. These guys have not fantastic.
damn, that's a good initiative.
eh, eh,
Pickle.
eh. And there. Okay. I'm really coming around on dark mode.
I
Please do
mean,
not
they
come on
made it
dark mode.
better,
It does look a little bit nicer than it did.
aside from the boxes.
The purple boxes annoy me, and brown text not having another color annoys me. But at least I can read everything now.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind
Right.
it so much if the brown text was the only thing. It's just the boxes. I don't know what it is about it. Just they really make me. I don't know. It's because everything should be in line with each other,
Yeah, there's no reason that those should be the wrong shape, and yet they are.
yet they are. Like they're slightly
Everything's a
too
different
big
font.
for like everything.
Yeah. Obviously, this font has like dead space above it, which it shouldn't.
That's true as well.
Oh yeah, I have to actually open a name sheet. And
But
Emit.
imagine if like they actually update the character sheet to also be part of the dark mode. How much better it'd look.
Oh, so nice.
Again, this is all new and it feels very unplanned.
Yeah. It does.
I mean,
It definitely feels like an intern's passion project.
It
Or
feels
it's
like
like-
fucking
who are we
early
missing out of
access.
this?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Menëlaos,
this
can I get
intern
your
probably like
initiative
a new employee just going, all right, I'm doing this,
The
and this.
initiative is not up. What the?
I don't see it.
Ah, god damn it!
There you
Even
is.
Firefox is shitting on me now. There is no browser that just work on this computer anymore.
Or
You know
you
what I
missed
mean?
the click, and that does happen.
Like it's too much to just be an intern project.
You say that, but like
Yeah, I
people
don't
can
know how
work.
complicated
Yeah, people can
Roll20
work in
is.
the. Yeah, people work in the back line of Roll20 all the time. Like this was possibly an API they have already built and have like pushed out, and then approached them during recruitment and gone, yeah, I made a dark mode, and they went, fuck it, ship it, and to which they probably went, are you sure?
Yes.
And now they're fixing it.
Yep.
Oh, I don't like
I don't know.
I don't like the red 5 on the purple. Ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to read.
It's fine. If it's red, I know it's terrible anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, I
It's just a-
guess.
I know it
It's just a
sucks. I don't
bad
even want
color
to
for
see
the
the
red.
number. I know it's a bad number. Yeah, no, it's terrible. Ah, goodness. Okay. So, Saoirse, nothing has moved or approached you guys yet, but you, as I say, you and Tisrena both have sensed these cold spots quite clearly. Is there anything that you do? The room has the unsettling sensation that you're all being watched very closely.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a way to. I don't have a way to communicate non-verbally effectively without making a scene. So I'm just gonna like sit a little straighter up. Say it's a little more than one thing, and then take the full defense action. Just like be prepared in case something happens.
Tell you what, would you like to try a bluff check to, subtly indicate where a direction for danger might be to any of your companions who haven't got these
Sure.
extra senses?
Yeah, I will try and subtly indicate to people, like point at the shadows.
Oh wow, perfect. You
Uh-huh.
managed to draw this moment out and quite succinctly point out very clearly corner, 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 corner to everybody. You are all aware there is shit
Mhm.
here.
Okay.
And you ready an attack action if something comes at you?
Oh yeah.
Full defense action.
Full defense. Okay. You don't have to ready it, you just take the full defense. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sasha even.
I might have a big brain play here in case like they're doing shadow stuff in the more shadows that they have here, right? I'm gonna use mental tools to make a one-handed lantern, set it on the table, put a candle inside of it, and close the door on it.
Okay. Very interesting.
And have my bow at my side at the ready.
Alrighty then. Tahru, you've been made
Oh.
aware where the enemies in this room currently are.
Yep, I'm still gonna wait for something to attack, and I'm gonna stand between the two backliners and take a full defense action.
Sure thing. This.
Okay. I'm sure Mayhew would be very mad if I brought Magma Friend out.
Yes. It's possible that she actually asks you, by the way, please don't burn down my tavern.
You know, don't burn down this nice place. It just got back into actual
Yeah, look at it.
good-looking
It's
order.
so nice after a renovation.
But I heard one of the kids say it was lit, so I must light it on fire, right?
I don't let kids in here. She will announce, glaring.
But no, she thinks better of the statement she was about to say. I am going to hold a rare frost for the nearest spookum that I see coming from let's say like this direction down this
Oh.
way.
Sort of like turn around in your perch and muster up some magic.
Mhm.
And good timing. Let me by the way,
love-
amazing that they all happened in this order. They all go literally all together.
Hey, wait, you
Holy
skipped me.
shit.
Did I? No, I didn't. You haven't gone yet.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
there's
You're-
there,
you're
there's a
initiative
couple
10.
enemies,
This is
right?
a
Okay,
20.
sorry. I just saw the
Yeah,
20 at the top,
coalesce.
and I was like, oh, this.
Yeah, the previous roll was 20.05 at Tis.
Right. I'm still getting used to 4E initiative actually having high number.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. Tisrena, would you like to blast this southern one?
Yes, please.
Give me a roll. 25 versus 4. You shoot it right through the head with a ray of frost, and it bursts with a screech. That, let's see here. This is an attack versus everybody's will in this room. 16
No.
versus everyone's will. I don't think it's going to do it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope, everyone's defenses are far too high. Oh wait,
Including
no, it affects
Mayhew's.
It affects May here. She has a -2 on her next attack against someone. But it is popped. I don't think anyone else had a ready to attack yet, so. And you have also all been warned where the enemies are coming from, so I can't even get a surprising attack on you all. All right.
Hooray.
First it will be Kiri, then Saoirse, then unnamed. Kiri.
Nope.
Saoirse. Unnamed. All terrible rolls apart from on unnamed. She is hit. She takes 5 damage and allows this creature to shift further into the room. Menëlaos, you're up.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Well then, this would be a nice to go. Yeah, no. Let's go here. This seems like a great place to be. These things are very much smackable, so I'm just gonna smack them. But with what? Does this work?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Knock it back into the fucking wall. Fuck you.
It explodes into a cloud, and it makes a will attack against everybody.
See?
Oops, sorry,
We're
that was
learning.
a 23 versus everybody's will.
Oh no, that would work. I don't have
Yeah,
much will.
Yeah, that works.
That beats my will.
Well,
Alright, everyone who has their will defeated has a -2 on their next attack.
Excellent. Next turn.
Kiri!
all right. Well, time to whack. Let's see real quick. Which one of these is the fucking save? There we go. This one. Oh no!
Oop. I mean, hey, at least you burned your terrible, your -2 attack on a crit fail anyway.
Yeah.
You just sort of shank the blade. There is a yelp out of Mayhew as you damage her lovely counter.
Oh shit!
Ah.
A squirrely little bastard.
But it was barely moving.
He's coming right at you.
And then the figure in the other dark comes out.
Mommy?
Hi, Sasha.
Mm. Yeah. Not ideal.
Oh, wait, this attack has reach. Let's just do it from here. It is going to swipe out at you with pale limbs that seem to stretch.
Do not want.
I crit.
Do not want.
God, it used to. Some of the sheets like to tell you what their crit is, and then sometimes they don't. I'm really annoyed that I have to do basic addition instead. Ugh!
Do not want.
I about maxed that one out.
Well, I mean, it's a crit. You have to max it out.
As in, I also maxed out the crit dice.
So how much damage am I taking then?
30!
30.
Okay.
And you're grabbed.
Oh, come.
no.
And then another one reaches out and swipes at Kiri. It is reach 2. Oh no, she's 3 squares.
Yeah, I
Never
was
mind.
gonna say that's some
mind.
long
Can't
fucking
reach
limbs,
it.
lady.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just she could have been
It's
in one.
just
Well,
Sasha.
At
Yep, alright.
least
Sorry,
she can't make.
Sasha.
Oh, come on.
Yep, she has 2 arms. 24 to hit your AC.
What do you think hits me, Scow? Come on now.
I'm just saying as I go. This claw does 7 damage. It's different. You see that, like, what you've been grabbed by appears to be, like a pale, slender hand covered in, like, sharp black nails. This other hand, you can see it as pale white nails. And then, as a minor action, fling! Targets a creature that she has grabbed.
At least I won't be grabbed at the end of this because she's flinging me.
This is versus your fortitude. 15 versus 4.
You miss.
Alright, you're just pushed 2 squares.
Okay.
You knock over a table.
Rude.
I was rude. I'm not appreciative of that.
Unnamed. At which point, she sounds worried. Wait, are there more creatures out there?
There is a rather large one that just threw me, yes.
Oh, fuck.
You cannot see them?
Nope.
Or sense them, I suppose?
Nope.
The sight
They
radius
aren't
is
leaving.
limited.
They aren't leaving. Well, here's the thing. You guys know that she has a blind sight of 10 foot. Very, very useful. She has a tremor sense of 30 foot, and yet they aren't making tremors. She has a life hunt of 60 and a death hunt of 60. These things.
Aren't alive or dead then?
Nope.
That's worrying.
Non-living.
And they're
Some sort of
floating.
shadow creature.
Oh, that's a worry.
Wonder if I could slam it into the ground.
Please try
Maybe.
and do so.
All right, let's start getting her defenses on so that she doesn't get the shit kicked out of her. It's been a hot minute. I'm pretty sure it is Iron Fist. Does 20 hit them? No, unfortunate. But hey, at least she's got some defenses.
At least you got rid of that -2 on her.
That is true. Wisdom mod +1 tool. Uh, 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 uh. Right, +3 to all defenses. And she is going to fucking just... Yeah, she just does the one shift. She doesn't have an ability to shift more. Sasha, you're up.
I'm back. Good. Right on time.
Yeah.
Okay, so big spooky lady has shown up.
Mm-hmm. She has arms that extend quite far. They have reach. One hand is covered in black nails that appear to hurt a fuck ton, and the other is covered in white nails that she can slap at just about anyone with. And she's a fling
Oh,
power,
God.
and they are neither living nor dead, and they float.
Oh, dear. Do we know, are the incomplete ones, are those like little boys?
They're minions, yeah.
Okay.
Or they have like 5 hit points. Sorry, I shouldn't spoil it.
At this point, you know they're minions.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What has happened to us? Why am
Sasha
I...
got crit and then flung.
Okay.
Also, whenever one of these minions dies, they perform a scream that attacks everybody's will defense. And the
Ah,
last one was a 24 versus everyone's will defense.
23, unless it had a +1
20
somewhere.
23 even, sure, whatever. Against everyone's will defense, and you have a -2 on your next attack as a result.
ah. How about that? And that was the 24?
It was one of the fucking numbers.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the 24, but I used a +11 instead of a +10, which it should have been. So, yes, it's a 23.
Ah. I still can't avoid that for will. So why do I have the jump?
That's the dodge icon because you took the defense action.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's now gone.
Yeah. Well, I know I've got a -2, but I'm going to try and give Spooky Lady the stabbo. I'm gonna put this brand new a brand new rapidly expiring poison onto my dagger and hope for the onto the shade blade and hope for the best.
Sure thing.
Hopefully hit her with a
Fucking motherfucking
bam!
goddamned crit.
Boom, baby!
Okay, so 26 damage, 29 damage.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I want to point out that it doesn't look like it's hurt at all, but you definitely dealt damage. It
Oh.
presumably has a big old stackaroony at temp HP.
Ah. And she hopefully poison
Yeah, yeah.
of my
You ignore immunity.
magical poison BS. Yay.
This is the one that will knock her out.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Sasha.
Okay, so quick question for poisons.
Mhm.
If I stack a poison 10 on her, does that overwrite the thing she has right now?
It's a
Or
totally
No.
different kind of save.
Yep.
perfect.
So, yeah. You can have a save for a unconsciousness poison and a save for a damage poison, but if you are presented with another damage poison, you just keep whatever the highest value is.
Yeah.
Perfect. I will yell out an apology to Mayhew for what I'm about to do. And
Sugar.
and I'm gonna do Spire Thicket on over here, which will hit both this person here and this thing here, and miss any allies.
Excellent.
Crit against the boss,
Whew!
and against the
Woohoo.
minion,
Oh,
28
no.
against their fortitude.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, it doesn't do damage, but it does make them weakened, and they have ongoing 10 poison.
Sure, and do you teleport them at all?
Oh hell yes.
Where do you want to bang them?
Let's put this boss like back here. Let's see. Yeah, because that would be 2
Mhm.
squares.
Yep, that would be in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Let's see. So this is 2 squares. Put them here, I guess.
Sure thing.
'Cause that one's gonna die when its turn comes around.
Yep. I will use this for another dot. There you go. That's for 10.
Yeah.
And this one, it will just die at the start of its turn, Summer.
Yep.
Pop it off.
That is it for me because I can't really do anything else.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Well, I guess I get here.
Sure.
It's still only 5 spaces, but I don't really want to deal with their reach direct.
Okay. And so I guess you're using the I thought you were using your bite, which is
Yeah.
melee. Oh yeah, it's a 2 shifts. Anyway. Yeah, duh. Alright, that is a hit.
Yep.
Doesn't taste very nice. It tastes chalky.
Mm-hmm.
You know that like a milk of magnesia? Like a sort of Pepto-Bismol-y?
I used to love the taste of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, same.
I'm not familiar, but okay.
It's like Pepto-Bismol but minty.
Have you ever had a Tums?
That
Kind of like that,
I'm
but
used to
liquid.
fruity Tums, but
Yeah.
that
Still,
texture.
it's
Got
that the texture of Tums.
Got it.
You're weird. It's not quite obviously as pleasant, but it's a very familiar texture.
Like a gross flavorless Tums.
Yeah, I guess so. Tess.
I'm realizing now a lot of my things are not bar friendly. Guess I'm gonna psychically zap this ghost.
Which one? Sorry. North
The
or
the, the
west?
main the main one that Tahru
Sure.
has run towards. And yeah. So 25.
That is a hit. And it grants combat advantage.
And can no longer do opportunity attacks.
That's really annoying for its reach.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Alright, on the Shadowling's turns, this Shadowling here that died didn't scream. It took its damage and then died. Looks like being finished off by a dot does in fact not trigger its effect.
Some kind of
Well,
like
that's
revenge thing.
good.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's kind of hard to put a dot on something
It's
without
really hard to
damaging
put a
it.
dot on something without damaging it, so I was like, oh, that's a weird edge case, but I guess if you can pull it off again, then hey.
I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
That's a one time a day thing.
Actually, maybe Saoirse can if she
I
misses, but
technically
still,
can if I
still
missed,
applies a dot
yeah.
poison.
If I put the dot poison on my dagger and then miss.
Yeah, I guess you could. You could
Yeah.
actually try and do that on purpose. I fucking love 4E. Trying to miss on
Yeah.
purpose against creatures so that you can fucking poison them so they don't explode. That's so fucked. All right, this thing's gonna. Oh, it can't swing at me here. There's a Borker there who will blast it if it do that.
I will murder it. It's true. Another
Yeah.
reason to love 4E.
Yeah, again, tanking works. I love it. 21 versus AC ain't even gonna do it.
Nope.
If
Kill
it's
it,
a shift as
Menëlaos.
part of an attack, does it trigger your
Yeah, if it
thing still?
shifts, it gets bonked.
Okay. Oh, it says can shift. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't. It's not forced to make an attack and then suicide on your bonk anyway. That's good. That would have been really a bummer.
Is that including the CA 21?
And it doesn't
No,
matter.
this is the northern mini spooker.
Oh, right.
Doesn't
So
have the CA effect on it.
brain. bleh.
Menëlaos.
Kill it.
So, need some healing down there? Because I see your bar. It's in the middle.
A little bit. I did get quite roughly grabbed and then flung across the room.
Yeah, I noticed that. But, you might just want to not get any heals for the sake of your pride. But since your pride is not that big of an issue, here you go.
No, pride is not an issue when it comes to staying alive. Okay, let's see here. What's my surge value?
Oh, God. You know what? This seems like a lovely place to be, right here in the middle.
16.
And I'll do the
20,
thing I'm terrible at.
33.
I'll throw a Sacred Flame at the big guy. Doesn't work. Next turn.
Unfortunate.
Next turn, Kierwyn.
Yuri!
Alright. Well, time to stab this guy, I suppose. Chop. There we
Sure
go.
thing.
I think a 26 will hit.
Yeah, well. It is popped.
Alright, and then I don't see
And then
any...
it does its will attack on everybody.
Yep.
25 versus everybody's will.
I'll do it.
Yep.
Alright, you'll have a -2
Sounds
on your
about
next
right.
attack.
I just got rid of that icon. I'll put it right back on.
Yep.
And just in case, I'm going to stay in the vicinity of Mayhew. Don't want anything getting at her.
Sure, you want me to move further into the middle of the room?
No, that's fine. I'd like you to be in cover.
Okay. At the start of the Dark Watcher's turn, it takes 10 damage. And then... more inky shadows coalesce.
See?
Oh no.
They won't go until next initiative.
Oh, I have a genius idea.
And then Tahru. Ye
Alright.
pesky Mensk. Let's try and blow you back. So I could fucking move. Alright. Let's see here. Close blast 5, eh? That's only you and Menëlaos. Good luck. This is against reflex. 28 versus your reflexes.
No, 28
Yep.
would hit fucking everything.
Well, good
Yep.
news. This is going to be half damage because she's weakened.
Yep.
Yeah, those are
Cool.
good news.
7 damage. And you guys are slowed, save ends, and pushed 3 squares.
Oh. Like this way?
Wham.
Yep.
Does Menëlaos stop at the bar? Or does he just go like flying over it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know, like, there's empty space in the bar, so you probably bump into there.
Oh, my ass.
You don't have this dodge icon on you anymore. Yep. But yeah, it was quite a bit weaker than it would have liked. And it will move after you. Okay, and now the saves.
Moment of truth. Please.
Unconsciousness save. It's safe.
Damn! No!
Not save. Saves.
I got one more.
Damn it.
And that's got the weakened is for both? Okay, yeah. Alright,
Yep,
it saved out
weekend was
both
for
the
both.
effects. Unfortunate.
Surprised you pay for that sort of ability.
Let's see here. Yeah, that was the end of its turn. On the unnamed. She kind of gives less of a fuck about these little guys and would really like to have all of her hitting ability, so she's going to ignore it. That said, she literally can't see the boss. Where are they?
Just head towards the front door.
Right near
Righty.
the front door.
I'm facing towards her 10 feet away.
Right in
Okay,
front of
yeah,
that
and then she
table.
gets within blind sight range. Alright, okay, there you are. Wow, you're quite large.
Yeah.
And that thing just had its turn, so it can take reactions again. Or is that until the start of Tiss's turn? When it gets psychically zapped.
Until the end of your next turn. So.
Oh,
until the
okay,
end
so
of
yeah, it
this
can't do an oppie with its reach.
next turn.
That's unfortunate for it. It's super unfortunate for it. Okay, should I just hit this thing really, really hard?
I think
Yes.
so.
Okay. Let's go with Living Fortress. She fucking
Damn.
brings both her hands back, clasps them together, and then just drives them double knuckle first at this woman. Knocks her back. And then, yeah, you guys can all smell like lightning and fire. Although, thankfully, it does not ignite Mayhew's living room. Okay. Her and allies adjacent to her have cover.
Fun.
Here we go. I'm going to use mirror image, obviously, as the icon for friendship. And we shall give her a lovely little lilac square. Alright, for your next area, you have cover. How tough is this thing?
Seems pretty dense.
Mayhew is going to hop up onto the counter. And one second while I just pull the tooltip out. I think I left it on bar day instead of bar night. I just paste it over. Bear with. She doesn't really want to give you guys negatives unless you desperately want her to take on ads.
I mean, getting rid of these minions would probably be a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
They seem to respawn though, so we need to
Yeah.
figure out a
We
way
already
to light
all
up the
have a
corners.
negative, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't think
All right.
this
Doesn't matter.
stacks.
She shoots and misses, unfortunately. Fuck. I
No.
mean, darn. That is the name of her incredible power, infant with a crossbow. It's not bad. It's 2d8 plus 4. She is jacked. And then it's sort of descending. Sasha, you're up.
I got one more of these puppies. So let's put her on the dagger, the kukri this time, and hope we can do some stabbering. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait, I need to be up close for that one.
Yep. She still doesn't have an opportunity attack with which to fuck you over.
Good. And... Pwa, pwa, pwa. 21.
21 to hit. No, I'm pretty sure that is not. Nope, that is not going to hit.
I will deliver the poison anyway.
Okay. She has to fear the sleepening.
Yes. And that's me.
Okay, Sasha.
All right. Everyone prepare yourselves. Watch your eyes. It's about to get very bright in here. I'm going to take a sun rod from my pack, crack it open, and launch it right about here. Because this thing sheds bright light for 20 squares.
20 squares? Fucking A. Alright, yeah, you fill this room with light. All of the creatures back up a little bit. I do not appear to enjoy this brightness.
Yeah. It's less I'm worried about the creatures and more that I'm trying to make sure there's no more shadows for them to spawn from.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you go. He's in that fucking thick brainium.
Big smart.
Alrighty, any movement?
I imagine they're not going to be too happy with me, so I'm going to whoop, 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 skedaddle on back here behind the bar.
There. I think there's like one usable shadow left in this room, and it's like up here where the kegs are, though. Just
Is it?
because of
Because
the
I mean,
angle.
it's
Like, if you imagine these kegs are like stacked up again, like stacked up to the ceiling, like there's just space where someone could be up there. Like there's still
I mean,
angle. Well, I don't
If
know.
if
It's
anywhere is
in
going
the
to have
very
shadow, it's
middle.
going to be like back in here.
Still just
yeah,
I
it'd be
guess,
like
yeah,
there.
under the stairs. All right, so yeah, fair enough.
Don't worry, won't
Just
be for
because,
long.
yeah. Yeah.
Tahru.
All right. She still can't take reactions.
Nope. Really, really annoying that psychic sap test did. Because guess what she basically
I'm gonna
has?
get in over here, I think. and
Unlimited
then,
opportunity attacks.
honestly, with unnamed here,
Yeah.
I think it's time to raid.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna go ape early. I like it.
Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
You have an
Ah,
action point, don't you?
what is
yeah.
there?
All right,
Let's
give it
re-roll
another
and
go.
use the same damage, I guess, right?
Up to you before you roll, I guess.
I think I'll keep that damage and roll again.
Hey,
Oh, that's just
Damn.
unfortunate.
Ooh, dang, that's a
that is
Oof.
supremely unfortunate. Well, it's still
Well,
a
they
half
still take
damage,
half,
so it's
yeah.
still 11. That's no small amount of damage for just like a complete fucking whiff, but it is a complete fucking whiff.
Yeah. You have
And she
to
still does
hit.
not
Look at
appear
this
to have
stuff.
been harmed in any
Okay,
way.
good. Yeah, but that's like, do you have to hit to get the Thunderhawk rage thing, or
No,
Yeah.
it just
no.
that's
All
good?
right.
once per turn, only on my turn.
Unfortunately, she cannot be rendered prone. She floats.
Oh, well, worth a shot.
Yep. All right, Shadowlings. Is it these two? No. This one. Yeah. Tess. All right, one on Sasha, one on Tess. They swipe at you with claws. Sasha, Tess. 22 and an 18 versus your respective ACs.
Nope.
Let me triple check.
I'm going to attempt to pull a them and disappear.
Rude.
That is a miss.
My
It
power.
is miss. Dang. It will take its shift, though, closer this way. Dang. Have them make
Incredibly
perception.
low roll, but
Alright, I'm going to make one perception test for all of the incompletes and one for the main one. Incompletes. They all see
dang.
you, and the main one. Really sees you.
That's what
These
I get
things are called
for
the Dark Watcher and the Dark Watcher's shadow.
what I get for rolling a 3 against the Dark Watcher.
Yeah. Yep. Tis, it's your go.
I could do a really fun, complicated spell, or I could fuck over this this big spookum. I'm gonna fuck over the big spookum.
Spook 'em.
Sounds good. Alright, you shoot at the big spookum, and in a swirl of coalescing shadows, immediate reaction when an ally within 5 squares is targeted by an attack that could instead target this creature. It gets in the way.
Oh.
Wait, no, it makes an attack against you, and if it hits, then you are forced to make the attack against it.
Huh?
1d20 plus 10 versus Will. 29 versus Tisrena's Will. I am afraid you are forced to strike it. It is killed. It pops. It's going to make another Will attack against everybody.
Wham.
And I just continue to roll like pretty reasonably. 22 versus Will for everyone.
Okay. Yep.
Alright. If that's the case, then I'm gonna do an action point and do it again, because fuck this. No.
No.
All right. And yeah, it popped, and I guess that crit fail did spend the -2 you just got off of its effect. So hey,
Mhm.
you got rid of a debuff. Tahru, I'm
Hooray.
afraid you are debuffed again. Mayhew is debuffed
Yeah, well.
again. All righty
What's the
then.
range on that?
Oh, I said it out loud when I didn't have to, so I'm not going to say it out loud again. This one's going to swipe at you like a real dickhead, though. Not going to hit at all. Kiri!
Yeah.
All right. Gonna move to, I believe, here. Just
Mhm.
check everything. Yep. Then spend a minor action to activate Hagen's Blessing and become grossly incandescent and flood the last
Alright.
corner with light. The light of Hagen rebukes you, fiends. You have no power here. Then with my main action, let's throw some powers on these nerds. Boop. Each enemy in close burst 3, so that'll be against the big boy, and then on the little guy. It's not particularly great.
Yeah, those aren't hits.
That's a shame. But that's fine, because for the rest of the encounter, you get +1 AC if you're in my zone.
Alright, let me put a zone on you.
It
How large is
it
it?
does not follow me, so it's probably best to just draw it out, and it is close burst
Okay.
3, so 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then I just kind of shift it around. It's gonna go 1, yeah, just like that.
Sure, let's grab some toasty thaumaturgy and place upon you the ring.
A ring.
There you are. A sweet hallowed circle. Shall move that to back. And it stays there till encounter. Let's also pop it in the fucking map layer so I don't click on it again. Where did it go?
To the
Completely.
back.
To the back behind
Why
the
did
map.
you go?
Did you put it to the
There
back?
you go. Because I put it to back there. Right, of course. Alrighty then. Yeah, I'll just. There we go. Alright, cool. Menëlaos.
Well, there's something big I want to throw at this thing, but I'm weakened right now. So, instead, I'm going to do something else. is totally productive and useful to the fight. I need to acquire myself a drink to mentally prepare myself for the next turn.
That's fair, sure. Oh yeah, Tahru, you're still weakened. You got blasted, didn't you? And it's a save ends. Roll me a save.
Oh, yeah.
Also, that means the thing took like 5 damage and not
Mm.
11. Alright,
Right.
unless you saved out.
Perfect. Where's my drink?
Mayhew will scowl as you go behind the bar. Come on!
Hey, give me a break. We're fighting a fucking shadow monster here.
She sighs and places her crossbow on the counter and will point at the bottle of bourbon.
Perfect. It's just what I need. You won't regret this. Just give me 6 seconds. Next
I hope
turn.
you aren't about to make a Molotov cocktail.
I'm not making a Molotov, of
Yeah,
course not.
do not burn down my tavern. Alright. Dark Watcher. Shifting is a bad idea. I could just try and make the double attacks and yeet someone real hard. Or I could use your encounter power. Ooh! I could use an incredible encounter power! Alright. It claps both hands together loudly. And all of you hear a soft voice in the backs of your heads. Do unto me your will as the Von Dark's will, and my will is your will. With a commanding voice, an attack against everyone's will defense and close burst 3.
Uh-oh.
24 versus the wills of everybody in a close burst 3 of the Dark Watcher.
Don't you need to roll that against each of us individually?
Yeah, you roll that
Sure.
individually.
Alright. Kiri, Saoirse,
Damn it.
unnamed,
Now that
Tahru.
matters.
Yeah, if you're just gonna
God,
roll like that, I mean, fuck.
sometimes you just roll real hard. All right.
Uh-oh.
The target is dominated until
Oh.
the end of the Dark Watcher's next turn.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Damn it.
I feel like I have something
hate this
against that.
Yeah, do you have anything to protect you?
Let me check real quick. No, that only helps on saving throws. Boopy.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
I have.
The good news is
nothing.
Dominate isn't as brutal as it is in 5e, so it's not
This
a
is
huge
true.
deal. It can only make us
Nothing
outwill each other.
Mhm.
Thank God Cass
And
is
it's
not
until
here.
the end of its next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously,
Also-
the king with a fucking gun.
That's assuming it makes it save.
Unfortunately, my at-wills are threatening now that I've raged.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to try and immobilize you down there so you cannot come to me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Just to mobilize all those nerds.
It's assuming it makes it save.
All right. Unnamed is going to spin around and look over the lot of you. Or look, air quotes, over the lot of you.
Wait, it's gotta make it save.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Poison.
Yes, it's save. It's poison save.
Poisson.
Come on,
I
fail.
I can't roll below a 10 at the moment. I'm real
It had a
sorry.
-4! No!
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Yep. I can't roll under 10 in this fight. I don't know what's up.
Oh well. This is about to
Alright.
get interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
Hi, Tess. Sorry, Tess. 22 versus your reflex, Tisrena.
Let's have a look.
I don't think she can be made to burn her augment points.
Nope, it only does. Well, I mean, at will.
No, only
Things-
things that aren't. It can't spend resources.
Yeah, okay,
Right,
yeah, that's right.
yes.
That's right.
Of course, yes. All right. The conductive defense whips out and nearly tethers you with lightning. Mayhew. What the heck?
Also, it couldn't do that. It has to choose a single action, so it can make her move over there, but not also attack.
Oh, okay. Give me a sec then. Um,
Yeah, she can take a swing
Yeah.
at Siorsa or Tahru.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
Tahru.
that makes sense. Yeah, just swing at one of those
yeah,
two.
22 versus Sasha.
No.
Okay.
Versus
Never
reflex.
mind. Yeah, reflex. Tis, you can keep your shield. That's right, I could not get over there.
Okie dokies.
I mean, technically she could have charged, but
Oh, true.
then again, she can't use her
Uh,
actual powers if she does that, so she'd be just melee basicing.
Yeah, and her melee basic ain't that good. The idea of putting conductive defense on someone so they're forced to take a hit, and then she can order them to like try and hit someone else
Mm-hmm.
and take lightning damage. Just a
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
mean double tap on someone with
Yeah, that'd be very mean.
super worth it for me to try. But hey, I used up her -2. All right, infant with a crossbow. She's gonna shoot this spooker here. Oh wait, no, she's gonna shoot the one by Tahru. Sorry, there by Tisrena. Fuck. For poor Mayhew, I can't roll her hits apparently.
No.
Oh.
I like the name though. It fit with a crossbow.
That is her attack. It's incredible.
Pew pew.
Sasha. I
Alright.
order you to
All of my abilities are at wills.
Yeah, I order you to just use one of your more damaging at wills. In fact, use the shifting one.
Yep.
Just to put you in a terrible position. We're going to shift you over here and not return you to your spot, and then you also stab her
Okay.
while you're flanking.
Enemies still count as enemies, so I don't
Oh, okay,
think
never
I
mind then.
can flank, but
That's
I
fine.
can do
Well,
that.
roll terribly.
Oh
All right.
yeah!
Oh well, at least I've left you in an
Pop
unfortunate
off,
position.
Siorsa.
Well, what poison did you have on your broadsword?
I didn't because it was
Oh, you just
the
used
one
it. It was the
time
unconscious.
unconscious poison
Yeah.
on both things.
Fuck. This was not as good a round of dominates as I had hoped.
I mean, you still got Tahru to whack.
This
Sure.
is true. Tahru could just unleash hell on you guys. Sasha, you're up.
Okay. So mobilizing won't be as good as I thought to do there because they're just gonna whack on each other since that's really the only better option they can do.
Well, also it goes away at the end of her
Yeah.
Her next turn.
Yeah. Here's what I'm debating here, right? And sorry for this, but I'm debating whether to do like a biting swarm on her or to give a negative to Tahru even more so that she might miss with one of her big swings for hitting you all.
Hmm.
You can see the conundrum there, yeah.
Yeah. Tahru will do a lot of damage if she hits.
Yeah. Oh, I hope I don't do big damage on you, Tahru, trying to give you this negative. So, oh, I'm sorry.
It doesn't hit. Wait, no, it does because I'm raging. Yeah.
You're in cover.
Oh, right.
You got +2
Doesn't
AC
hit
for
it.
being in cover.
Ah,
And I have
then
25 AC, so
Okay, then I shall inevitable and do a dying swarm onto the lady there then.
perfect. Woo, perfect.
All right, sure. 24 damage, and she hates it.
Oh.
And she has a -2 penalty to attack rolls until the start of my next turn.
Oh no, how does it feel, bitch? We're gonna team -2. Oh yeah,
I
it's
get-
also used up
Tossing it
your
right
-2.
back
Yep.
at
Yep,
Alright.
that gets rid of my -2.
Tahru, what's your heaviest damaging at will while you are
They're
raging?
both equal. One. If you really want my suggestion though, you could really mess me up with my my shift 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a shift 2 and get out of the fucking way of this boss and also still bonk on the unnamed. Alright, roll an
Alright.
attack on unnamed. Is that a fucking 20, really?
That's an 18 even.
18. She's fine. This was a really, really not very
Nice.
effective. I could have done such devastating harm to all of you with all of your own attacks. Fat stacks of damage, echoing damage, poisons, knockdowns. I didn't get any of it. I didn't get any of it.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for you. It's a good idea.
That said, controller solos continue to be the most interesting solos.
They sure do.
Tess, just a little stabberoonie at you. 14 versus AC. Wow, okay. Terrible roll. It's
That's
happening.
nice.
Tess, you're up.
So, question.
Yes.
If a target is dominated, are they considered an enemy?
Nope.
Fuck.
If they were already an enemy, then yes.
Okay.
But like your companions are not suddenly enemies; they are still allies. They just
But
dominated.
just a little bit of mind control to my friends, please. Please?
No.
Oh, okay. Psychically zap then.
Which target?
Big one, and never mind.
Nope. Okay, this incomplete shadowing is gonna swipe at Tahru. 26 versus AC.
Let's see. I'm in. Yeah, it hits.
Alright, 5 damage, it shifts. Kiri, do you have any ranged at wills? You might have one with reach at least.
I fucking wish. No, I don't have any ranged abilities. Literally
Okay.
the only ranged power I have is that one daily. That one
Okay,
shitty close burst.
Charge Sasha.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright. Well, she can't. Yeah, she can just make me use my at will melee, basically. That makes sense. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Chop.
hit.
Alright, 9 damage. That gives you pluses, but you know, that's what your basic attack is, unfortunately. You don't have a different one that doesn't give you pluses to defense, do you?
Not that I could use on a charge.
No. Okay then. Then yeah. 9 damage to Sasha. And you were buffed. God, this was a bad turn for me. A bad turn for the Dark Watcher. Menëlaos.
She got Kiri away from her at least.
Yeah, it's true. I did take Kiri away, but I also think that there wasn't a good angle for me to get her beamy lights
In the
away from
first place,
stairs.
yeah.
I look
She's
upon
still-
horror as everyone starts fucking running in the opposite direction. And decide this is the time. Does it hit?
Is that a 20? That becomes a 22, right?
I hope it does.
With a +1, a 22 versus reflex. Hits.
Perfect! I blasted with revealing light. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Swords of Revealing Light.
Alright, it's taking 5 ongoing radiant.
Bah.
Which it hates. It thinks that was a real mean thing for you to do.
Oh
And it
fuck
can't
you, I got
hide.
bourbon.
You got my bourbon. She sighs.
Not anymore.
Let's see here. What's a good one for beams of light? Yeah, there you go. She's wrapped in revealing light, and it's taking 5 ongoing radiant. Can't hide.
Get fucked. Next
All
turn,
right.
oh god.
Start of her turn, she takes 5 radiant. At the end, I believe that her thing. Double checking. Yep. Oh, fuck's sake! I forgot to use the stupid get in the way attack that these guys have. I'm
It's
an
too
idiot.
fucking
I
late
could have
now.
I could have blocked her daily.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
I know you could have, that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Just quietly
Can-
ignore it.
just
can
quietly
dominate-
ignoring it.
Can dominated creatures make opportunity attacks if the person dominating walks away?
That's a good
I don't know.
question.
She can't make
Boy.
reactions.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'm asking for her because then she can just walk up to Menëlaos.
Remain allies if it tries to force. No, it's still it would still take Oppies doing so.
Oh, that's good.
Well, no. The creature can't take actions voluntarily, so it can't do oppies.
That's good.
So she could walk away.
Oh, all right. Hi, Menëlaos. I need to get melee with you. I can stand here and do it.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Yes, quite unfortunate.
Let's try and grab you and then yeet you at something.
No, fuck off.
All right, the black nails come out and grab you.
Oh, the bourbon.
You take 17 damage. You are grabbed.
Yeah,
Ah, you
my suit wouldn't
bitch.
help anywhere there.
The other swing is gonna swat at. Yeah, probably swat at you again. Oop. Oh, I've hit one F instead of one D. There you go. 25. That will also hit you.
Yeah,
1d10
my suit
plus
probably didn't help you
6.
there either.
All right, 11
I'm
damage.
still
Ooh, blooded.
And then minor action fling. Attack versus your fortitude. Dean versus 4 ain't gonna do it. You're just
Ain't
pushed
gonna
2
do it.
squared. That's really unfortunate.
My bourbon will be avenged.
My bourbon will be avenged. All right, its turn ends. No one is controlled anymore.
You know, that's what I said. My bourbon.
Merpa bourbon.
It's only gonna bourbon if you buy it.
Okay. Let's see here. Battle Mind's demand on this thing to put a mark on the Dark Watcher. And fucking just Nightmare Vortex. Alright, she whips out the falchion. Nightmare Vortex! Terrible damage roll, but that's just because she doesn't have massive damage, unfortunately. Alright, until the end of the encounter. Whenever an enemy starts its turn within 3 squares, you can slide the target 1 square as a free action. There is no escaping the Nightmare Vortex. I really feel like that attack has been to do more damage, though. That was 1 weapon plus 4. That doesn't seem right at all.
Wait, wasn't that 2 weapon plus 4?
No, she's using a
Oh,
falchion. She's got
just
2 dice.
plus 4. Huh.
You just double check.
Yeah, 1 weapon dice plus 4 constitution.
Wild. I guess it's because it's a CB1.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
welly.
yeah.
Alright, so that's both dailies spent. She's still being a living fortress. The target is marked. And that's about it.
So
Doesn't
wild
really
that
want to use her action point.
we still haven't chewed through its temp HP.
Nope. Mayhew is gonna...
Shift your ass back, bitch.
What? There's not much space to get back. She'll vault the counter and starts running this way.
Nope, shift. You're gonna get oppied.
Yes, you're right. Okay. You did say shift. Shift. Infant with a crossbow powers. Fuck you, bitch!
Wow.
Yeah.
20. So it's 20 plus 1d8.
22.
Is
I
20.
know, just 20.
Yes, 20 plus 1d8. 23. Alright, it hurts. That's for my bar, cunt. I mean, Jack. Sasha.
Kind of her to stay within range. I will hop up back over here and actually, let's sit here and try a thing that I haven't used yet. We're gonna try and give her some mind goblins. Aha.
Yeah, mind goblin these nuts.
Shit. 18 versus her will.
That's a miss.
Ah. Drat.
Yep, nice try there. Cool warlock power.
Yeah,
Any movement?
this one. Guess I will shift out of her reach.
Alright, you're still in her reach.
Oh. Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
diagonals
did just move over one.
move to our glorious diagonals of D&D 4.
Yeah, wonderful for you. But still, I'll stay here just so I'm still within the defender aura. Whatever zone this is. And also still in Kiri's +1 defenses zone.
Yeah, it's a good zone to be in. Alright, Sasha.
Hey, this lady has reach.
Mhm.
So, she should whack her friend.
Oh no. That is a hit, yeah. Fuck. Oh no, it says an enemy adjacent to it. It literally says adjacent.
Ah,
Sorry.
fuck. Yeah.
Still, if you would like to keep the attack, it's a good attack with decent damage.
Yeah, I probably should just keep the attacking, even though it's not going to be able to do the dazing thing.
Alright, and then the ghost right nearby it is going to do its guarding flash.
I'm going to shift back here.
16 isn't gonna hit your will, is it?
My will? No.
Alright, it cannot force you to shoot a minion instead. It will take the damage. Tahru.
All right. I'm going to shift onto the table.
Okay. That's a miss.
Yeah. I cannot hit today.
No. Alright. Test, do I hit you? 23 versus AC.
Oh, I finally save out of the thing, whatever, though.
Yay, you're no longer weakened.
That one was
Eight.
gone a while ago, but still.
AC, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 5 damage. It will shift here. And it is your go.
Okay.
So far, you have not seen more Shadowlings spawn.
I think it's more valuable for me just to constantly dick over the boss, so I'm going to try that.
Okay.
Nope, never mind.
That's unfortunate. Alright, the Shadowling is gonna bop a Sasha. 20 versus AC. No. Kiri!
No.
A woo!
Oh, woo! Well, I'm gonna charge this bitch.
Rude. Wherever did you get an idea like that?
I know. And by charge, I mean I'm just gonna walk up to her instead. She can hit me if she wants, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, I provoked an opportunity attack, I believe.
Yeah. She has a -3 to hit with it, though. 25.
25 versus my AC will meet thanks to the aura, so rip me.
Dope. All right. 16 damage. You're grabbed.
All right. Well, yeah.
Owie. Rude.
Rude indeed. And then let's go ahead and drop some violence on her. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and drop this. Boop.
Before that happens, then, or well, I guess before it hits her, let's try and make that go against one of the randos.
Hmm?
Guarding Flash.
Ah. I thought it had to be adjacent to me too.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
28 versus Will. You must make its attack against the incomplete Forge Drake. Forge Drake?
What?
Not a Forge Drake.
There's no one fucking anywhere in here.
Oh, it can't make you qualify. It doesn't get a movement itself. Never mind. Yeah. But alright, never mind. Yeah, that's just a fucking solid cunting hit.
Bonk.
And you make it through its temp.
Well.
Your guess was wrong, however. It doesn't have like 1 HP.
See, I've always thought that would have been funny as fuck to do with a minion, just buff the hell out of it with temp HP.
I mean, it's great to do to minions. Not a good idea to do to actual bosses because they tend to have bloody effects.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Menëlaos,
Mhm.
you're looking pretty hurt.
I'm fine.
Here.
Also, there's gotta be some power out there that ignores.
That's beautiful.
temp.
Yeah, there's almost certainly a power that just just boop, pops them through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as your majestic halo finds its mark, burning deep at this thing and the shadows from which it is made, its robes, shadow, silken, leather, and chain begin to fall and break away, and many more arms begin to appear in this creature's sides.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's even better if you can see that all in so much great view since it's standing right on top of a sun rod, basically.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
you can also see that it is anatomically correct. Thanks, Sunrod.
Oh, thank you, Sunrod.
Quick, Hunter in the gun. Alright, well, I'm moved, acted, and minored, so I'm done.
Alrighty, Menëlaos.
Oh god, this thing is fucking terrifying. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of bombs now.
One wasn't enough. Now there are more. But hey, I know what I need to do. I must fuck off to the side. Sorry, man, you're coming through. And kill those little shadow bitches because they intercept our attacks. Well, let's try to. I'm gonna try to fucking Sacred Flame this one. Does it even hit?
Yeah, that hits. It
Oh,
pops.
thank fuck. Who wants temporary hit points? You know what, Tara? You can have temporary hit points unless someone needs to make a save.
I don't think anyone needs to make a save right now. Unnamed would appreciate those temporary hit points since she's the
Oh,
one
a
tanking
name.
right now.
There you go. You
Yeah.
can have them
Yeah.
instead. Next turn.
Alright, and 12 isn't gonna hit anybody's wills. None of you get a -2.
Nice.
Hooray!
Excellent.
We're free.
Alright, the Dark Watcher takes 5 radiant. And is gonna go fucking ape.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately on
Oh,
unnamed.
fucking ape.
Alright, Black Claws. Miss. Pale Claw. Pale Claw. Pale Claw. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunate. The first Pale Claw hits and slides unnamed 2 squares.
Oh.
And then the second one crits unnamed and slides her 2 squares.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the other Paladin, Nora.
Alright, first claw, and then second claw. Ow! 24 damage, not small. And that's it. Yep, okay. And then Unname's turn. I didn't hear no bell. Wait, where are you? I got kind of spun around.
Follow my voice. I'm over here.
Right.
Right this way.
Okay,
Hey,
I
there
see
you
it
go.
now. It's gonna have to take a swing at me, but
It's still between me and
it's gonna walk all the way over here. But now yours is the primary defender aura, so she'll have a -2 to swing at Unnamed on her way back in and trigger your thing.
Yeah. So that's 8 damage.
Alright. She takes 8
Radiante.
damage, but most certainly fucking hits. Which is it's getting pretty pretty scary. Ow!
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
I'm okay.
I'm coming, sweetie.
I'm fine. She's gonna mark it as well anyway with her meanie mark that just puts a target on her. So now she's damned if she does and damned if she doesn't. Because that was a fun combo. And while she's flanking again, I think that's flanking with you. Let's double augment an Iron Fist so that she can do an extra weapon damage. Oh. Oh wait, that's gone down as a crit dice. It's just 7. All right, so 18 damage. I also needed to. Sorry, I forgot to check that thing's save. It's saved. It's no longer taking the dot. Yeah. Now her defenses are jacked, and she's got some fire resist for the fuck of it, and she dealt more damage. Hooray! Mayhew. Infant with a crossbow. Fuck you! Pew!
Yeah. Do it.
Actually, let's give that 12 back because I think that this Shadowling's going to try and get in the way and also pop right before a bunch of scary damage dealers go so that it can potentially put -2s on all of you. And it crit fails. It had nope. Mayhew hits her target. The Shadowling does not get to impose its will. Sasha, you're up. That didn't go quite like I hoped
Yay.
it would.
Well. Wait, I am still in range, aren't I?
Yep.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That said,
what?
attacking you is terrible. It has huge
Yeah.
negatives. It gets -5,
I'll
I think,
take.
to hit you.
I will pull in my hubris and attempt to move closer.
Was that actually a move or was it a shift?
I technically didn't need to. I just realized I could, in fact, just shift up 1. So I will just shift up 1, and
Okay.
then do That one.
That'll hit. No poison on it, right?
Nope. Nothing but. Oh, damn. That's
That's a
that's
1, a
not
2,
what
and a
we like
2 on
to
your
see.
D10s.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
3
real
5
rough.
on 3d10.
5 on
That's
3.
fun.
That's real painful.
But
My sympathies.
also, I will spend an action point to try and smack her again.
Okay.
This time I will use a minor action to put the blind poison on the broadsword.
Good idea.
Shwabam!
An amazing fucking hit.
Haha!
Only downside is she's immune to blind.
Ah, well, still, it's 38 damage. No, not 38. Sorry.
26 plus 2, it's 28.
Plus 2 plus 4 from the
Plus
poison.
4. Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
I got the blind mixed up
32.
with no healing
Yes.
poison.
Yeah. Owie, though. Oh, she's bloodied.
Oh boy!
Yay! It needs a new power happens, probably.
New thing!
Yay!
Yay!
Close burst 10.
Yay!
Damn.
Targets only the attacker.
Oh,
Ah!
Oh god, this is probably going to go real badly, but it happens. This is versus your reflex, Saoirse. 28.
Yep.
Well, no, actually it's a 23
23?
against your reflex. Yeah.
Shit, I already used
You
the
used the
already used the
concealment
thing.
power.
That meets.
Alright.
you'd probably be fine.
This is
7
including the
lightning
+1
damage.
to all defenses.
Ow. Yeah, that's with Kiri's +1 it meets.
And also the cover of the Impenetrable Fortress.
Oh, and if that
It's a cover
adds
bonus.
extra, then
That's +2.
no,
Oh, I do
it
not hit you.
misses. Haha.
Uh, hmm.
That means
Do both the
my
mark
reflex
powers
is
go off
25.
still?
At least mine does.
Yeah, yours does. Mine relies on it. It has to deal damage for my one to hurt them. Alright, takes 8. But yeah, there is now, like, crackling black lightning leaping between all of her hands.
Oh god.
What's the first
That's
-5 from for attacking?
-3 from unnamed, like, mark minor power, and then a -2 for Curious Defender aura.
Isn't that like 2 defender auras and they can't
Nope.
work on the same thing?
Unnamed does not have a Defender aura. She uses an ability to apply a mark effect.
Okay.
Hold on.
Uh,
I might have shorthanded. I don't think Defender Aura lets you stack with marks.
I thought it did.
Let me
Does
let me
not,
check
no.
real quick.
Oh wait, it doesn't.
It
Yeah.
specifically mentions marks as not.
Oh.
So then that would have been at 25?
20.
Yeah,
yeah,
marked enemies are not subject to this aura.
Darn it. Okay, never mind then.
Oh. Well, 25 meets in that case.
Okay, then you are hit.
Papa.
Does that mean doesn't get your Righteous Radiance then at all?
Yeah, she would instead get whatever Nameless does.
Yep, she gets the Mind Spike.
Yep, Mind Spike.
Haha.
Yeah, technically, I guess Mark always supersedes a Defender aura.
I suppose so. And to be fair, her mark is featured in that it's a -3 instead of a 2. So
Yeah, so it's always
it's
better
spicy.
for her.
A shame that it was on a small damage reaction attack, because fucking Mind Spike. Imagine getting that on a daily.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
the
that'd
daily
be good.
equivalent, like a mob encounter. They just blow themselves up.
Mm-hmm.
Like like those Archer Paladins in Savin. I will always fondly remember the boss that gibbed itself on the Revenge Aura.
Yep.
The Revenge Smite, or whatever it was.
Yep.
Alright, and yeah, Saoirse, you are blasted by arcing black lightning.
Ow.
And you are pushed 2 squares and knocked prone.
Oof.
You knock a table over and are prone. And of course, my favorite icon.
Ah. Plop.
Sasha, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a biting swarm against the Dark Watcher here, lady.
Sure.
I'm
Crit
gonna
fail.
Elven reroll that.
Okay. A hit! It's gonna arcing backlash you.
Does she want to try and make it go to the minion instead first?
No, she'll get hit by 14 damage and do it. That minion is there now to try and eat a fucking daily. Someone's
Okay.
gotta have something scary in the tank, and she's not getting any more of them.
All right. Well, she gets -2 on her stuff for attacking.
Unfortunate. And then yeah, you're hit with arcing backlash.
Oh, so that just happens automatically. Cool.
Yep, as long as you're in a CB10.
So basically, if I'm on the map.
Yep, you're in a very small building. She's made for this building. This is versus your reflex. 17. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not 17. It's 14. I miss.
No, yeah, it's even less than that. It's -5 total, so that's a 12.
Good.
So yeah. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Tahru.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna do. Damn.
Oh, that would have been real cool. It has to be hit by attack. Okay. Tisrena.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is try. I'm going to shift to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to psychically assault her.
Oh no.
Bam.
The dice are not being your friend this fight.
We're really roller
Also, I'm
coastering
surprised
here.
that you haven't summoned your special friend.
It actually is kind of a detrimental on this fight.
Yeah, we just get mind control, lol.
Yeah, true. Alright, incomplete Shadowling. Hi, Tess. You're never free of these fucking bastards. 24 versus your AC. Bear in mind it has a +1 for being in the circle.
As in, I have a +1.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Anything I can do will just get it to meet. So no, that hits.
Alright, 5 more damage and it shifts. Gary!
Alright. Well, I don't have to get oppied this time. Yay. I can just whack.
You can just whack.
First of all, though, we'll help Nameless. Oh, that's a bum
Ugh.
roll.
She'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's plus a healing surge.
Yeah, it becomes 27 health.
Alright. And then we smite. Let's see, actually, am I within 3 squares of this guy? Sorry, no, I'm not. So I'm gonna shift up onto this table. Yep. And then
Up.
whack.
Alright, you kept up onto the table, and it is one hell of a swangus.
Alright. So now Divine Sanction is a mark, so fuck off, Nameless. These are mine.
Yeah, I guess yours the most recent mark applied.
Yep.
Oh yeah, sorry. Before and then because you hit her, arcing backlash. And hey, look, yours is the only mark, so I get to just swing at you.
Yeah.
Arcing black lightning fails to hit you. Never mind. Moving on. Menëlaos, you're up.
Wow, that was incredible. I killed a shadow. Well, at least it's trying to.
No.
Nope.
Also, why
Damn
would,
it, next turn.
why would you move into melee so you can make a ranged attack?
No, I first made the ranged attack, then I
Okay.
moved.
Did it the opposite way on my screen.
Let's see here. All right, Kiri, let's unload on you.
Alright. Hit me, bitch.
All right, Black Claws. 20 versus AC ain't gonna do
No.
it. And then 3 sets of the Pale Claws.
Uh-oh.
Pale Claw 1.
No.
29.
That'll hit.
All right, she can slide you 2.
Okay.
So
Does this
two-
do damage as well?
Yep, I'll just do the damage in a moment.
All right.
Unless you need me to do the damage for anything.
Well, not necessarily. I have a thing that triggers when she damages me.
Okay. Well, all right. It slides you 2, and then I will roll the damage. Which is 16.
Ow. Then I will spend a healing surge and go back to full.
Cool. And then she swings again. 32 to hit
That will certainly hit.
for 7 damage and another 2 square slide. There
Bitch.
you go. It's a cool power. It's like she is made to really fucking yeet people around the room. If Black Claws land, I can throw you around the room. All of my attacks and slaps, the Pale Claws slide people if I want to. And I've got Arcing Lightning that pushes people. I've got a Blast Attack that pushes people. And then I've also got the Dominate.
Yep, control
I'm
bosses
meant
are
to
great.
bully... I'm meant to bully people in a fucking 10 by 10 box. And it's perfect for this fucking tavern. And she'll let this thing try and take a fucking swing at her. Trigger your thing, which will happen. So it'll take 8 damage. It has a -2 to this attack.
Yep.
22 will hit though. Wait, no. 2 for the cover. No, it does not hit. I forgot that your aura is also great, and she just permanently has +2 AC because she's just always in fucking cover. Because his power is sick.
Heck yeah.
And hey Tahru, what's up? How you doing? Having a great day?
Hello.
Having a good time? Having a grandiose moment? She's now set up a
No.
flank on you. At last, you're in the flank train. It's been a while.
Woo!
And she's really going to piss this creature off. If they strike another target, they take lightning damage. The double down, and we're going with the double augment. So another 2d4. 16 damage. She's got 2 power points left. If they strike anyone else, if it tries to shift near a friend, if it tries to do any shit, it's going to get blasted, even though the mark currently belongs to Savin, which is delicious.
Baller.
And I think she's actually afraid to use Arcing Black Lightning because she's just going to take another 8 damage. I don't think she's going to do it this time. That seems like a terrible idea. And then in from with a crossbow
Yeah,
in the fucking,
do it!
in the clutch. God
Finally
damn it.
Doggo
gets a
strong.
good shot in.
Sasha.
Choo. Well, I'm going to stand up and so stand up and then charge. Wait. How limited are you in a charge?
You can only do melee basic attacks.
No, I mean, but like, do you have to move in a straight line? Is it like
No, you
is
just
it
need to
up
move at
on
least 2
5 feet?
squares towards them.
All right, then I will charge so that I end up in the cover.
Nice.
And to mech.
And yeah, she might actually take an op at you and try and grab you instead and stop you where you're moving. Can you show me your angle? She's got reach after all. Alright, yeah, no, she's gonna try and grab you before you hit her.
Makes sense.
This is a +13 instead of a +15. 20 is not going to do it. All right, you land the hit. She takes 8 damage, and she takes your damage.
Nice.
18 damage.
18, yeah, 18. She took 8 from Carrie.
Oh, yes.
26. That was a gamble that did not pay off, but otherwise would have been great. I'd have been able to start her next round with you fucking grabbed and not able to hit her.
You could
Again,
have
controller's dope,
good
but my
gamble.
dice rolls are really starting to fuck me, and this double defender bullshit is incredible.
This has been a roller coaster all night. We've got this battle has had like
Yeah, I did.
like
I
five
did
nat
this to
ones
myself.
and like
I
five
started the
crits.
fight by saying I can't possibly fail after rolling really high, and now it's just back to back failing.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Sasha, you're up.
Okay, Buying Swarm on the Watcher. Does a 20 hit her?
Yeah, a 20 is not gonna hit. No,
Okay.
she's not level 5.
All right. Well, I have nothing else.
Tahru. Pets,
Oh, sorry.
you're up.
Yep.
Yep.
Well. Let's see. I guess I'll just. Bunch of
24
it.
versus AC is a hit.
Oh, okay.
Thanks to again the flank train.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly.
Oh, hang on.
Uh-huh.
That could have been better, but also that should have been 1d10.
That should have been 1d10. All right, roll it. Oh, she's alive still.
Oh well.
Sorry, 1d10. A little 1d10 that couldn't. Tess, you've had a terrible time rolling, but this boss is kill stealable.
Okay, I've realised my mistake. I'm not going to hit her. So, Emerald Eye.
Ho ho.
Charm of the Defender.
Oh,
She's dead.
here we go.
There we
You
go.
fucking crit her for your kill steal attack. Congratulations, she's down. She does that like classic ghost type monster in an MMO thing where they spin around and close in on themselves before exploding into a shadowy core of mist and just smoke and sparkles of black
Do
lightning.
they also randomly drop like a random sphere on the ground?
Yes,
Loot?
the sphere drops to the ground. It appears to be made of
Oh.
the same pale color of this individual, about the size of a human skull, maybe even her skull. Covered in facets and webbing and lines.
Spooky.
Interesting.
Well,
Yeah, there is just a vaguely skull-shaped orb.
I'm not
Now
touching
the
that.
shadow link goes away. Okay, cool.
Who's gonna go touch the orb?
Oh, let's just look over it and ponder
Who wants
over
to
it. And
ponder this first?
Ponder the orb.
let's not touch it, but we can examine and see what it might do first before we pick it up.
Think pondering an orb is the Moo's job.
Yeah, Tisrena, you're the magic expert here.
She is ponderer in chief.
Just one moment.
Oh, did you want
I'm
some
gonna
hot chalky?
Yes, please.
Okay. Mihu is going to put her crossbow slowly away.
Hardcore pondering action.
You guys did great. Thank you very much, and that was exciting. I haven't done any violence in like ages.
Now, is it not about your bedtime, young lady?
Shut up. She will walk into the kitchen, trying really hard not to yawn now you've put the idea of sleep in her head. and we'll make some
she's
hot
too-
cocoa for you.
This bitch is even gonna get marshmallows in it.
All right. Let's see
She
here.
comes back and you're like,
Yeah, stop that. You're
hot
gonna make me
chocolate.
sleepy.
So
And she places the cup down, and with it a little marshmallow-filled crackery thing
so
for dipping
I
in it.
have a question here, real quick. During like the encounter thing and the encounter part that this thing did, it said something about the Von Darks. Was that out loud, or was that only to the people it was dominating?
Only to those dominated. You definitely all did hear whisperings about the Von Darks, though.
Huh. Yeah, I heard it. That when it got in our heads, I heard it talking about the Von Darks.
I did not like fighting these things. I could barely tell where they were at any time, neither living nor dead. Some kind of construct.
No, it was not pleasant. But also something about the Von Darks.
Yeah, it was something about their will being her will and our will, or her will being ours.
Perhaps, this is merely conjecture here at this point in time. Perhaps we should take an expedition actually up to that household.
Yes, if
Well, we
they
did.
were.
We went up there when you were gone a while back. Met the doorkeeper or the gate guardian, I guess.
Hmm. Well, this is the first time
Rather
we've seen a
polite,
monster
ghostly lady.
proclaiming allegiance to a Von Dark. So something's clearly
Well,
changed.
Hmm.
first time we've seen one that was able to vocally proclaim allegiance.
Which belies
Those,
intelligence, which we haven't seen thus far in the average
yeah,
monsters.
those tentacly beasts weren't really able to speak.
They were largely mindless. This
Yeah, there
creature,
was that
however,
one
clearly
stabby guy.
was not.
He got away.
Yes, I'm with Sasha. We should investigate the manor.
Yeah,
See what has
I don't see any
changed.
downside to it.
Mm-hmm. That shall be something to do within the coming days. But for now, let's take stock of what we have here.
Oh, yeah, Tis.
Okie dokie, just didn't want to roll before I got told.
Yeah, what would you like to roll as you settle down
Arcana.
by this thing's like skull-sized orb of pale lacrima?
Can I assist if we were supposed to wait?
Yeah, sorry, that was
Yeah,
my.
go for it. Yeah, yeah. You can add to that one if you would like. All right, yep. So it's a 33. Is anyone else as well joining in on team possibly help?
No,
I
I
mean,
don't
I
have
could,
Arcana.
but
I
every
can't
time
help
I've
there.
tried, I've made it
Can't
worse
Arcana
for
for
the
shit.
one.
Sorry, what? More Arcana checks? Or...
Yeah, to help
Uh,
identify stuff.
Can I help with religion?
No.
Yeah, so I'm staying out of this.
Yeah, no, it's neither living nor dead. It's not the realm of religion, unfortunately.
Exactly.
All
Have
right.
fun, guys.
So you make it to 35 for 1 sec. Bum, 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 na, 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 na. Okay, so as you begin picking at it, you can see that there is a webwork of finely, very, very finely, like so minutely, you would usually need a magnifying glass for it, but you catch the telltale shimmer, and then presumably you do just pull out a bunch of weird spookumsy shit, or you pull out your own like little crystal ball and just use it as an impromptu magnifying glass by turning it. You ponder orb to ponder orb. And you
Whoa.
can see that there is incredibly intricate weaponry made in Residium. It looks like some kind of activation script. It also looks like there are a couple that are related to locking and unlocking.
Seeing that?
Hmm.
Is this another? Is this another one of those puzzle boxes? Except a significantly more intricate one.
And speaking of puzzle boxes, have we opened both of them, or have we only opened one of them?
They've
Only
both been
opened one.
opened.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, no, it looks like you could just activate the unlock on this orb should you so wish. You can see that it's as opposed to like some kind of script or puzzle. There is just a Residium marker line that is an incredibly fine, very tiny marker that appears to just read unlock, and then one right next to it that reads lock.
Do we get any sense of what that entails? Like what that would do?
Let's see here. With a 35, you know what it is not. It is not a trap, which means it is not a sphere of annihilation, so that's always a good start.
Good. Indeed.
Yeah, that's a good start.
It does not appear to be an implement.
It's not an implement. Okay, that's an interesting one.
Let's see here. It is obviously magical.
Mhm.
It is not a container.
Hmm.
Can you get? So they have 35. Can they get any sense of if it's cursed or not?
If you're looking for curses, that would be a place for a religion check. You want to try and rub your religion boy on it.
Yes, I would. I will assist him if he wants to try and look it over for curses.
Sure. Same.
Menëlaos, Sasha.
Why would
Curse it.
anyone ever curse this?
Check.
I don't see the reason for it.
Looks
Fuck.
like a 26 for checking for curses.
It gives you the same kind of reading as something unsettling and possibly corrupt would give you, but it doesn't seem inherently cursed. It's possible that it's not pure Residium, and some of that mine's Residium.
Yeah, so it's not the best for your health, but it's not cursed.
Like a more like something made out of that corruptish residium we found.
Yes, although the Residium on the outside of this thing all appears to be pure, all of the scroll work related to activation
Yeah.
and unlocking, it's possible that whatever internals are nestled around in there, a lot of them has been made up of corrupt Residium from here or the deserts.
All right. Well, if you're not brave enough to unlock it, then I shall, I suppose.
I don't know what I said about that. I'll open it.
I might advise maybe not doing it right
Not
here.
here, but
Yeah,
Yes,
please
not
don't do that in my tavern.
yeah.
yes, not in the tavern, but
Could you guys help me put the furniture back in place?
yes, of
Certainly.
course.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Of course.
And yeah. You guys can like warily place the orb near the door and clean up a bit. Yeah. All right. And then once you are done with it, Mayhew will be incredibly thankful, of course. I mean, is there anything that I can do for you guys? I feel like I'm continuing to collect Owences here.
Yeah.
We'll call it even with a hug.
Ah, okay. And she'll stand on a stool so that she can tippy toe on it and give you a big old hug.
And a bottle of bourbon.
And a bottle of bourbon, of course. You can
I
all have a
hope-
bottle of bourbon.
And I hope everyone gets a hug.
I
course.
spilled most of it when she threw me at the wall.
Alright, get another
You
bottle
can
of
have
bourbon then.
mine. I don't think I should be drinking.
Oh, you peregrine?
I miss the days when I was waking up drunk
Trying
literally
to get
every day.
peregrine?
I might be. Might be.
Ooh.
Bergante.
I should probably pass the bottle as well.
Ah, wow, you guys have been busy. Is that orc?
Yeah.
The new one, yes.
Well, for her.
Nice.
Cassa's for
Oh,
me.
it's just Casa? Nice.
Of
I thought elf
course.
boys shot blanks.
No, he is powerful and manly in all the right ways.
Sweet, and she'll fist bump you. It's weird,
Yeah.
she's still in a child body, but she fist bumps you all the same.
Yeah.
Does have that monster strength.
Yep.
We
And
do
Tiss,
not
of course, you get a hug as well. Moo.
we do not shoot blanks, as it were.
Well, you're not an elf boy spelt BOI. You're like a elven fertility, virility statue. You're one of those curvy ones that you find in ancient ruins.
Yes, I suppose I am.
She nods sagely. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm tired and hungry, so I
Mhm.
will build up a sheet for this thing. But I won't leave you completely hanging. Before we go to experience, also scrub the turn order. It's certainly not needed anymore. Doot. As you head outside into the opening and contemplate the orb, I take it one of you hits unlock.
I will.
All right. As you hit unlock, you can see that this is unfolding slowly into a humanoid figure. You
Uh-oh.
can see that these limbs are beginning to spread and open. You can see hints of, it would appear to be 6 arms that stretch quite unnaturally. One of the hands is covered in darker, inky black, quite long talonous claws, while the others are pale, slender fingernails, leading up to a at least imitated feminine form, wearing no clothing but shadows that appear to begin to make up that form of a robe. Their expression is blank and vacant, however, and you can see that there is a big, heavy crack that appears to have been laid into the top and side of their head, and it has been making a little webwork of damage that travels down the side of their head.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't move. It stands there. No, it stands. It is not hovering like it was before.
Like it's waiting for a command, like sort of standing there type thing, or just like blankly standing there?
Gain insight.
Give it
Okay.
a hello.
17.
Maybe a cross between. Kiri, you've seen constructs before. This thing is like getting a fail to load.
Hmm.
Blue screening.
Yeah, it's like one of Maddie's golems when they try to perform an impossible job and just sit there confused.
Something's damaged or missing in there. It can't do anything. It's doesn't have enough material left in its brain pan.
I
Did we
wonder
break
if
it?
that's.
I don't think we did this. I think it
I wonder.
came
Oh
there.
no, you absolutely did. It's
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
battle damage.
we did
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
We
I'm pretty
did fight
sure
in
we
battle.
busted
yeah,
its
no,
ass out of there.
you can see all of the damage that you dealt to this thing.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
So that thing was some form of construct that was sent after us?
So it would appear.
I guess we'll have to ask Lady Guinevere tomorrow if any of her siblings or parents are known to deal with constructs.
Perhaps, but I have more idea right now. So Scout, this thing's like unfolded and everything, right? So it's like kind of spread itself out more than just being like a tiny
It's
orb.
Yeah, it's standing in full, like, it looks like it was when it was fighting you, minus, like, it's obviously taken a lot of damage and hasn't got an offensive stance, and it isn't floating.
All right. I'm gonna closely examine it up and down, see if I can't find like a maker's mark or anything on it.
Yeah, you find the sigil of the Von Darks on the back inside of this thing's thigh. It is in the same, like, incredibly intricate, fine residium webbing. And indeed, now that you guys know to look for it, you can see that it was probably covered in this webbing the entire time. This very intricate inscription. And some of it doesn't have the pale blue hue of residium, but the, like, faint tainted purple hue of the
Yeah.
stuff from the desert and/or bottom of the Von Dark mine.
Okay.
Is that
So a question with the Von Dark mark.
Yep.
Is that something that only the Von Darks can put on it, or is that something they hire artisans to put on it for them?
I don't know that you have a way of knowing
yeah?
specifically. It's I don't. You've got enough noggins to rub together. It's unlikely that it would be someone else because
So
they would surely put some kind of insignia on them too. Like, this is like a work of magical construct art right here. This is a fantastic piece
yeah.
of kit, and no one can fucking resist putting their goddamn signature on something like this. And even if they put the Von Darks on it, they'd probably be someone else's maker mark. And you start looking around, you even like lift a foot so you can check the soles of the feet. It balances naturally on whatever limb it needs. It doesn't like tumble over, even though it's mostly inactive. It seems to have balance. But despite looking all over, and again seeing that it is quite anatomically correct, you see no other markings, only the Von Dark one.
That was a good idea to check for, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, let me know it's likely one of the Von Darks.
Wonder if perhaps this uh, damages something. Perhaps me and Tisrena can attempt to repair.
I would say
See if
it's
we can.
likely.
See if we can. Or wait, would I know? Would I know that Kiri has had? Wait, how much experience with golems has Kiri had? Or is it just
I mean, she
general
she she
family?
has been living near and probably quite regularly visited a small town that's like on the cusp of what we would consider steampunk. Like, it's
Ah,
got constructs that, although they aren't thinking machines, they are at least record duties and perform them machines.
hmm,
Like, quite complicated golems, but obviously not thinking sentient ones.
cool. Because
So
maybe we can.
essentially, Kiri has seen a Stack Overflow error, which is what this thing is having. It's trying to read information and it can't, and so
Ah,
it's faced with a big error that's stopping it from moving forward.
Yeah,
maybe we can reprogram this thing to work for us.
maybe.
You mean repair and reprogram?
Well, yeah, but preferably we uh, preferably we attempt some knowledge of the latter before the former, so that it doesn't immediately begin to attack us.
I would say that would be prudent, yes. We'll have to figure out a way to undo the web of cracking that's happened. Whether that's through a residium medium or not, I'm unsure.
Hmm.
It's not my field of expertise. But I suppose it is yours and Tisrena's.
You can certainly take it back to my lab, and yeah, I can have a look over it. And even if it can't be repaired, it could maybe be repurposed, salvaged. We can make use of this.
Yes, if it can't be repaired, it should be salvaged for what it contains. That is a quite the load of residium, even if there is some corrupted in it.
Oh yeah, and when you were looking over for another signature, you can see that the lock and unlock are still there beneath their hairline, so you could close the orb, quote unquote, again.
Useful.
Yep,
Go ahead.
technically, it's unlikely that it would ever happen, but it was a rule I had written in. With a 35 perception, you would be able to see that there was a weird glint behind their like hairline.
I can make that, but
You can,
oh
but
well.
you'd also have had to have a reason to do a
Yeah,
perception in
I
the
would have
first place,
had
which
a
you
reason
didn't.
to do it, but there's
Yeah,
none
that's
for
why I
that.
left it in there. I was like, this is a safe bet.
Yeah,
I'd probably have the rolls with which to hit it mid combat, but I would not have been able to see it.
nah. It's a tough roll. I'd have to roll like 19 to get it.
Hmm.
And that's me with like my max perception bonuses.
Yeah.
This thing was pretty fun to fight.
Yeah, good
Heck
fight.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
Glad to hear it. But yeah, let us jump to experience. You have pondered the orb and sipped hot chockey and hugged a child and saved a tavern from being exploded by spooky ghosts.
Yeah, which they do not seem like they are ghosts anymore.
Yep. Indeed, they were neither living nor dead, and you have discovered, yep, these be heckin' constructs. Very complicated ones, and that unsettling feeling was probably because they were full of corrupt residium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty boy.
Alright, did you explore a new location?
I mean, it's the first time I've seen the
Well,
map,
technically it's never had a
but
map
I
for it,
don't
so
think that really counts.
A whole new look.
A whole new look.
I mean it's the first time we've really seen it since its renovations.
I don't think that counts.
It doesn't really count. We've been
It
to it a lot of
certainly
times.
is.
It's just,
It's a
this
stretch.
place has
Yeah.
been here since session 1. It just never needed a
Yeah.
map before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Obtain a new magic item or treasure hoard.
Does the
Yeah.
I
It's a
don't
construct,
know.
it is an
It's probably a
item.
magic item.
It is an item.
Yeah.
Neat.
A solo? Yep.
Yeah.
Expand or improve Torchlight.
Does protecting
Uh,
Torchlight from an
yeah,
attack
does-
count as improving? I feel
I
like
say we
that should be
improved it
more
because
than
we got
XP.
rid of
Getting
the
rid of a-
we got rid of
Hang
the
on.
eerie feeling around the pub, and that would have been and that's something that's been happening for a while for these people. And
Also, Menëlaos and I were fixing houses today.
Yep, that is also true.
Oh,
You guys literally spent time with a couple of engineers learning better how to do that.
Yep.
So, yep,
Yeah.
alright. Learn something new and interesting about the Dark family or Wish Granter.
Yes.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
on their radar
Hey.
now.
Hey!
Or at least that one of them, yeah, and also that one of them is very adept at construct crafting.
Yep, that is 4 XP.
All right.
Nice.
3 more to
Which
10.
means
Oh boy.
next-
Almost a
So, yeah.
paragon.
Exciting.
Probably
Alrighty
get
then.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll probably get 10 next week then.
Wait, what experience number are we at?
122.
122.
I was one ahead. Last
I don't know
time.
how you'd manage
Gypsy
it.
doodles.
I had 119 on my thingamajigger.
Well, should be at 122.
Awesome. Alright.
All right.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's it.
Yeah, that was good.
Indeed. If you're watching on the stream YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you in a couple days for the other Skow&D. Until then, adios and do take care.